Hey. Cowboys Today, presented by FWBC Mortgage, here from the Globe Life Studios at the Star in Frisco, alongside Mickey Spagnola. I'm Kyle Yeoman, so glad you're with us. The Cowboys, of course, coming off the bye week, getting ready for their Monday Night Football matchup with the Las Vegas Raiders, and there will be some new faces on the defensive side of the football, Mickey. Not only Quinnen Williams and Logan Wilson, who Jerry Jones said will hit the ground running as trade acquisitions, but a couple guys coming back from injury as well.
Yeah, the reinforcements are on the way, and obviously it'd be great that since Williams and Wilson have been playing, they really don't need any ramp-up time, so I expect them to step right in. As for some of the new guys, it'll be good. It looks like Malik Hooker, their safety, will get back. He's missed the last several games injured. Donovan Wilson has a chance. And then DeMarvion Overshown should get a chance to take a look at him. They're going to see how many snaps he's able to take, so that certainly will help the linebacker spot. So again, this defense, maybe a little bit of a shot in the arm. I know they're still feeling the effects of Marshawn Nealon's death, but to get some of these guys back, maybe this defense can get back to being okay. And if it's okay, that certainly helps the offense out too.
No doubt about it. Whenever the offense was playing at their best prior to that game in Week 8 against the Denver Broncos, it felt like as long as you had a serviceable defense, you could win a lot of football games. That's what they're trying to find with a couple of these new guys and new faces returning to that unit. That does it for us here on Cowboys Today. We'll see you tomorrow.
Well, good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Game time, Brian, with his corny opening song that I love. Yes, I love it. I have many songs, but Chris May made it. Chris May's playing bass guitar on it. You could say it's corny. Whatever. You corny. What's going on, everybody? Good evening, everybody. This is a crossroads for the Dallas Cowboys, not so much the Las Vegas Raiders, but how will they recover from the tragedy? How will they implement the new guys? They've got themselves in a hole, okay? There's no getting around it. The hole that they made defensively, and now the offense seems like they're sputtering with all the talent that they got, especially on the offensive line. Be very curious to see what they do on Monday night. I expect them to at least come out with some fire. They are on the road. Again, this is not a good Raiders team offensively. They're not very good. I expect us to be able to put pressure on them. But again, the proof is in the pudding. That's why it's a crossroad game, because if you can't beat the Raiders, then you're looking down the barrel of, say, 6-7 wins. That's what you're looking at. If you can beat the Raiders, well, then you extend your season yet another week, meaning hope springs eternal. Again, there's no illusions here. At least from this standpoint, if anybody saw my morning video, I kind of believe they can go 5-3, best case. Mark thinks they need to go 7-1 to make the playoffs. I think 6-2 actually could get you in. We'll see. You got to beat some good football teams, okay? We'll get into everything, people. We'll get into everything, especially the NFC East, as we always do. I've never seen more drama with a 7-2 football team. It's dumbfounding to me. It's not. Listen, they keep winning, so my hat's off to the Eagles. But at some point, this is going to catch up with you. Again, I believe this is the end of AJ this year. AJ will finish out the year. He will be traded before the draft. I don't know. Some people I trust, they talk about the compensation. It's all a guessing game right now, but it's probably going to be less than what some people think. AJ Brown has had it. AJ Brown wants to catch the football. Again, I don't blame the Eagles. I don't blame Kevin Patullo. I don't blame Jalen Hurts. I think Jalen Hurts is doing exactly what he's doing. See, I disagree when certain people say, well, Devontae's the number one guy now. Well, look at the film. They're actually doubling AJ, which is allowing Devontae to cook. That's what you want. That's what you want. You want your number one wide receiver to take a double team. That's what you want to do. And I'm a little disappointed. I know, like, a lot of Eagle fans get annoyed that I have an opinion on it, but I'm not going away, and I'm going to give you my opinion. I'm a little annoyed at AJ because just put yourself in our situation, guys. Let's say if it was George Pickens, right? Or no, let's say CeeDee Lamb. We know CeeDee will pout, but he got paid, but so did AJ. And let me go to the panel, and we'll start with the Eagles, because that's, again, Jesse's on the bus, but Jesse knows as well as I do. It's crazy what they're talking about here. AJ Brown put up multiple posts today saying he's calling the Eagles offense a shit show. He's saying, if you own me in fantasy football, cut me, drop me. So again, and they gave him an opportunity later this afternoon to walk back those statements. It's a shit show, and he said absolutely not. So it's not all kumbaya, but as long as you're winning, it's not as loud, right? It's not as loud as what you're hearing in Green Bay right now, which is, we're going to talk about that tonight, along with the Cowboys and all the pieces that are coming back. But first and foremost, we got Hallie Pierce. We got loyal Cowboys still on the road. We got Jesse Martinez on the bus, and we got Lloyd McAfee What we don't have is D'Angelo Cranston. No D'Angelo, unless he wants to be a channel member. I let him in to get his piece off. I mean, he's a subscriber, but as far as a Zoom call guy,
Bring him.
No, I don't want to go there today with him.
Yeah, Lloyd, I'm kind of with you when it gets to Drew. You know, I told Drew, I said, "You're welcome, brother. You're welcome for your opinion, but you know, I can only do with that, you know, that how he comes off on certain. You know, I can't deal with it every time. You know, because there's really not need for it. But we love Drew though. He is.
Are you talking about Drew? I thought you were talking about D'Angelo.
No, well, I love D'Angelo too, but you know, and he's a cool dude. But you know.
Yeah,
Again, it gets a little weird, Lloyd, when it gets weird when we start going Eagles Cowboys. And we heard Drew admit it, Lloyd. I'm not sure how old you are, brother. I'm 54, believe it or not.
I'm 45.
Okay, so you're not too far behind me, but where Drew comes from, where a lot of Eagle fans do, is in the 90s, they took a beating. They took a beating from the media, from the front-running Cowboy fans that live around here. It was just Dallas, as it always is, Lloyd. Look at it now. We're not a fantastic football team yet. We're the most watched, hated, whatever you want to say, team. You know, we had no. If we weren't the Dallas Cowboys, we shouldn't have no business having 7 or whatever the max primetime games are. We shouldn't have it, but we do because we're the Cowboys. Just be honest. That's why everybody loves to hate us. Everybody loves to love us, and it causes all the rift that is the Dallas Cowboys, Philadelphia Eagles. But they took a lot of beatings, mentally, verbally, over their struggles, and now they're getting their pound of flesh. You know, so again, I know where it's coming from. I try and take it with a grain of salt, but it becomes hard at times. So what's up? What's going on, Lloyd? How you doing?
Oh, I'm all right. Just been looking excited to see us play on Monday. I'm anxious to see this defense and see how it goes and how it fares with the pieces that we got coming back for us, Revel, and if he plays against the Raiders, but we know that Marion Oshon coming back and Quentin Williams and Logan Wilson. So I'm just anxious to see what Eberflus can scheme up when it comes to the pieces that we have.
And don't let me forget, guys, everybody, I want to talk about Eberflus, but first let me get to the rest of the panel. Loyal, what's up, brother? How you doing?
What's going on?
What are you doing? Are you still on the road? You don't come back till tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I come back tomorrow. I'm just looking forward to this weekend, man. Going to Vegas.
I am.
Hanging out.
Yeah.
When y'all leave out?
Friday.
I was just telling my wife about y'all going to Vegas.
Yeah, last year we came to Big D, and then I don't know where we're going next year, but yeah, I know I'll probably go. I don't know. Marks keeps asking me to go to the draft. We'll see. We'll see about that. I may go to the Hall of Fame to see. I know we're going to get some Cowboys in there this year, so I may go support that, but we'll see. I can't talk to Jesse. Vinny, how are you, brother? Are you okay, Vinny?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm okay. I got the chocolates. Vinny was so gracious. A little early for Christmas, but I appreciate it, brother.
I know. My wife put it together for you, so whatever she did, she did. That's all right.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
That's all right. How's everybody doing out there?
We're doing good. My just real quick, my newly married son and his now wife stopped by. They had the zip drive or whatever, the thumb drive, and we put it on the big TV and we watched all. Dude, the camera person took 1,900 photos. 1,900 photos during the wedding. God. So it literally took us an hour and a half, but they have to pick like 50, but they get to keep the thumb drive. But yeah, fantastic job. Money well spent. But Mark Hudson, good evening, Game Time and crew. Good evening, Mark. Farm boy. Good evening, brother. Thanks for the super chat. Hallie Pierce, are you there? Are you able to talk? All right, she's not. All right, let me get back to where would I want? Oh, Eberflus. Yes, Lloyd. Back to you. My thing is this: Eberflus better not screw this up. What do you want to see as a Cowboy fan? Do you want to see just him run his defense and plug these players in, or continue to switch it up? Where are you at with this?
Well, me personally, I want to see him scheme a defense. With the players that he have, of course you have to be able to switch it up. You can't be that prideful to where you think that your specific defense that you're trying to run is what's going to get it. You got to know how to call the plays, just like an offensive coordinator. When you're running the offense, you got to know how to call the plays, when to call the plays, and you have to do film study when it comes to the teams that you're playing against, because you can't play each team the same way. And that's what we've been doing. We've been running the same coverages, the same way, playing the same. Like, you can't do that.
Yeah. It's funny, like you say that, because I'm thinking, after looking at what Quinnen Williams did with the Jets, they played Quinnen a lot more at the 3 technique than a lot of people think. So the numbers that he has, that was from the 3 technique. Now, in Dallas, I sure hope we don't see any of that. We don't need any of that. We need to stick him in the 1. And as you heard Ashton Genty say, I don't know if you haven't heard, he was basically saying he's gonna wreck your game plan inside. So I'm kind of, this is what I was telling Mark, I'm a little leery of playing the 5-man front constantly. I don't want that. I don't want to see a 5-man front constantly, because that leaves the middle of the field open. I would like a little 4-man front, blitz from time to time. Mix it up with a 4-man front with press coverage, press man coverage with the extra guy in the middle of the field, taking away those slants, that middle of the field part. You're going up against Brock Bowers. Very curious to see all these pieces. Are they going to be able to put it together? And, oh, by the way, dealing with the Marshawn Nealon tragedy, it's a lot on their plate. I was listening to Danny McCray, who I really liked back in the day. I really liked Danny McCray. He played 5 seasons with the Cowboys. I believe 1 with the Giants, maybe, I think.
But 1 with the Giants. I listened to him on the break today, too.
Okay, yeah. He talked about it, and this is what I was saying last week. It was different because my man, ex-Cowboy, died in the job. I believe it was a Josh Brent,
Yeah.
the car accident where the teammate Brown died. That was midweek. They didn't have time. They didn't have time for all this. They had already done all their, their planning for the game. They've done it all. So I just wonder, and I'm not using an excuse, guys, and we're not sitting here. I'm not. But listen, man, just like put yourself. How are these players really getting? I don't know how they're going to come out. I mean, I'll be there to see it with my own eyes, but I don't really know. I would expect them to come out hot, but they need to see some success early. It's almost party time. West Virginia Country Boy. Yes. Did you get your hoodies, brother? Did you get your hoodies? Please tell me you got your hoodies. I have the tracking, so I can track it. Oh, I sent it to you. Let me know if you got your hoodies, West Virginia. I got everybody's stuff. Loyal, I got your T-shirt and your hoodie. Yes, T-shirt
Okay.
and a hoodie for you. But yeah, so does anybody else have any thoughts on what do you want to see from the defense, and how do you think they're going to respond to following this tragedy?
I think they're going to come out. I think they're going to come out and play their ass off for this, just because of the fact of what's happened. I think there's a little bit more excitement in the locker room. They got some new players. Yeah, we're not 100% yet, but they're making progress. We got players coming back. We got Ravel coming back. We're making his debut. We got Overshown coming back. We got
Logan Wilson.
So I think they'll come out, play pretty well this game. myself.
Well, you brought up the guy, and if anybody wants to jump in there, please do. Hallie,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
go
was
ahead.
just gonna say, I think I agree with Loyal. I think they're gonna come out pretty hot, and I think it's a good thing that 2 new players are coming in because, well, not just that, but also with morale after Nealon's passing, they didn't really get to know him or anything, so they're going to be more like a support for the
Yes,
team
yes.
and all. So I think that they
Well,
came at the right time.
I just happened to watch a little while ago before my son and my daughter-in-law now, it's weird to say, come over. I watched the Brian Schottenheimer a press conference. Boy, is he emotional, man.
Yeah, he was very emotional.
He's very upset, and that's a good thing. Emotions are good, people. You don't want a robot up there. Again, I know it's wishy-washy, and there's a gleam like his father, but his father was a fantastic coach. Fantastic coach. Ernest Biner fumbling, basically walking into the end zone, it cost him Super Bowl. I mean, he was a great Hall of Fame coach. I love to see that. Brian Schottenheimer, they like to play for this man. That's why it's all on Eberflus to me. West Virginia Country Boy, got them. My head's on a swivel. Yeah, it's got to be on a swivel, brother, because West Virginia, everybody wants, and I just, like Loyal, don't get upset. I'm not going to be an idiot, but like Mark has told me, like a lot of people want to experience it from, so it's my job to share as much as I can when we get to Vegas. It is. I mean, I'll try and be cool and I won't stick it in your face and all that. But, I'm trying to do as much as I can while we're there to be able to give people who can't go the experience. It won't be as much as, but I'm literally going to have a lot of live streams. So
Okay.
So just get ready. It's going to be live stream. So I don't want anybody to be upset or, oh yeah, there he goes again. Because I know you have to be mentally ready for that. But I want to share it back home. We're going to have fun. We are going to have fun. Dirty Sanchez, yeah, if they score 14 or more I'm firing Eberflus as soon as they hit that number 14. Vac Lombardi, Vachi, as Brian Broadus likes to call him, he pointed out, what's up, Stephen Waite? Long time, brother. He pointed out a lot what I was saying, Dirty Sanchez. He was pointing out that this Dallas Cowboy team makes the old defense, and that's why we don't know what's going to happen. They make the trash quarterback look great. I mean, Justin Fields, we blew him out, but, this quarterback, the way he's playing now, is playing worse than Justin Fields. Geno Smith is not playing well. I don't know if he's playing. I assume he's playing. We should be able to have our way with the offensive line, be able to make a Geno Smith. The only thing that scares me is the run game. Are we going to be able to come in and stop the run right off the bat? I hope so with Quinn and Williams, but it's not the easiest thing to do. Look what happened to the Jets, everybody. The Jets trade everybody, not named Brees Hall, and get a win this week. So on any given day, Dallas needs to start putting wins together and stop talking. But that's why this whole Marshawn Nealon thing kind of has me for a loop, because it's not normal. It's not normal for these players, these young men, to have to deal with these emotions and, all these new pieces. But Loyal brought up the name, Savon Ravel. I am so excited to see this kid play. Obviously, the big names we are, but Ravel, just look at his college tape. Just listen to everybody who's ever coached him. I love this kid. I'm rooting for him. I hope he stays healthy first and foremost. But is anybody else looking forward to Savon Ravel? Chris May, what's up?
How's it going, guys?
What's going on, Chris?
Yeah, I'm looking forward
How
to
you doing,
it.
Chris?
I've seen his highlight tapes, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. I want to see what we got there with him.
I'm curious. That's all. I'm really curious.
One thing
guy.
about him, he's a corner that's not afraid to hit. He hits. And I like the way he moves his hips when it comes to defensive coverage.
Yeah, Ravel is definitely smooth out there. But we'll see. He's a rookie.
He's a rookie, Vinny. But the coach The DB coach, you made a great comment. He wants him to play loose, have fun, play free, because that's the only way he's going to be successful right now. The knee is not an issue. He did have a setback. Don't ask me what it was because I don't know, but there was something in the summer. And that's why they want to be able to rehab their own people. It's nice that he started his rehab, but college is different, people. That's why you always see a player normally get way better after 1 year in the professional program because of the strength and conditioning and the basically 24/7, 365, if you want it. Help and tutelage by these doctors and specialists. And Dr. Cooper is the best in the world. Dr. Cooper just did Malik Neighbors' knee. Again, he's the best. So he's in great hands. They want him to play loose, play free, and have fun. That's what's fun. I love youth. Youth is what wins in this league. If you can have youth and talent and put it together, it's beautiful. Hey, Tiara, how are you? We got Tiara in the house, Logan Motorsports, Steve White. I haven't seen you in forever, brother. Daniel M., what's going on? Mouse is in the house. Boop, boop, boop. Hallie Pierce, we know she's here, ready to roll. D'Angelo Cranston, what's up, brother? Chris Dooley, what's up? I was watching, I'll have to call you, Chris. I was watching Sting. I was watching your boy Sting. I've heard some things about Sting. I heard he ain't the most, he likes to cancel a lot. He's not the most talkative. Arturo Gomez, what's going on, brother? Who else we got in here? Mark Hutchinson, Vinny Hagan, and company. I'll get to you. Just spam your name, Oscar Perini. What's going on? Listen, where we sit here, can anybody believe Jesse, you're still on the bus, right? All right, I can't talk to you. Hey, Hallie, what's your thought on AJ Brown? Do you have thoughts? Because we have Eagle fans in here. We'd like to. I want to cover. We'll get into Jair Alexander as well. But
I call it the George Pickenitis.
Yeah.
It's kind of almost the same situation on there. George didn't get as many throws like he wanted to, and AJ Brown's just frustrated.
And maybe George would be just as bad, but George hasn't gotten his payday yet, so he needs to be on his P's and Q's. Maybe it's possible, but I don't know. I'm not gonna hypothesize and guess because I don't I don't really know. It seemed like George Pickens loves it here. You got to understand, everybody. Everything's a negotiation. George Pickens can't come out and go, "Oh my God, I love playing with Dak." He can't because it's a negotiation, and he has to stay. Well, I just want to go win somewhere. I would love it for it to be here, Hallie. But if it's not, I gotta go.
Right. Well, it's a good thing CD took him under his wing, so that really helped him. I think a lot.
And I'm disappointed in AJ because I know I've seen CD. He's grown, but he gets a little upset. He'll be at the end of the sideline, but to sit there at 7-2, and to complain and call it a shit show, I think it's a slap in the face to Jalen.
He's reminding me of T.O.
T.O. Yes, Lloyd. I think that's more what I'm thinking.
So it's T.O.itis instead of.
20.20.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, Bobby Murphy. It is, brother. It is.
Happened with T.O.
D'Angelo, again, brother. I take my hat off the Eagles. I take my hat off to Jalen. Just like I was in between Lloyd and D'Angelo the other day, and all I'll say is this. I just want a winner. That's why when I made a video a few months ago when I said a bus driver, I want a bus driver. Give me a guy who's not going to throw a pick when the game's on the line. Just give me a guy who, that's what I want. That's what wins in this league. I'm not trying to be mean, but you don't have to throw 300 yards every game. Just get to the ball to the right guy. How many times have we watched Dak and say, and me and Phil got into it like a couple weeks ago. I'm like, throw it up to, and I think Lloyd agreed with me. I said, You got the single coverage with the guy who's like an 80-20 guy, not a 50-50 ball in the end zone. It's more like an 80-20 rather than trying to fit it in a tight window to CD who's getting bracketed down inside the red zone, which is even more tight, just throw it up. Lloyd, go ahead.
Yeah, and I agree. That's my whole thing. You can't see one-on-one coverage on Pickens and not throw it to him. And watching Dak, and like I've said, this year this is the best year I've seen from Dak because how he moved around in the pocket, how he's been throwing the ball.
Yeah.
But Dak is more of, I'm a LeBron fan, and LeBron likes to get everybody involved, and that's what I see from Dak. Dak want to get everybody involved instead of looking at his two main receivers. There's no way possible that I'm gonna check out this play and check out this play and not see the one-on-one coverage on George Pickens and not throw him the ball.
Yeah, and like I said, Phil, ex-quarterback, he says, yeah, but that's a riskier pass on the one. I said, but that's where there is a little bit. It's not black and white. There is shades of gray because maybe Dak throws the end slant better, which I would argue that at least. Actually, I don't know, Lloyd. I think Dak is more accurate this year as I've seen him. Now he's been accurate at times, but remember last year it seemed like he was throwing behind a lot. Maybe that was the injury, whatever. I don't know.
He's been doing a lot of that this year, too.
A little bit, but it seemed like it's a lot better. Normally, remember, he would always slow down a receiver, and they would always have to catch it on the back shoulder. You want to get it going upfield. Now, Dak will do that on purpose, not to get you killed by the safety as well. So I get it. But, we just hope Dak was more Jalen-like. Can we be – and I know that – no, not we, me. I wish Dak was more – now, like to Lloyd's point – Dak has been running more and helping out the team, which is what we've all been dying for. Help yourself out, Dak. Don't sit there. Get out and make it hard on the defense. Make them have to account for you running the ball. I don't like these cold runs unless he's down near the goal line, which always is it me or does it always seems like Dak scores when you spread him out, and he takes the quarterback keep. I want to see more of that rather than these tight bunches until this offensive line starts getting a feel. That's kind of where I'm at.
But Dak came in the league like that, like taking off running when he don't have anything open. He came in the league like that. I think it was the year when he was getting beat up, when he got beat up by Atlanta, by the Falcons.
Yeah.
That year, I think that changed the whole narrative when it came to Dak Prescott taking off running like that, because since that time he hasn't done it as much as he used to. He'll sit back there in pocket. He can have a wide open lane and he'll run to the sideline and look for something open and just run out of bounds or throw it away instead of just taking off running when you had the first down right in front of you. And that changes a whole lot when it comes to how defenses look at you. They know you're not going to run the ball, so it is what it is. But if he was like that, there will be more dangerous. And I understand you looking at yourself as being a pocket passer, okay, but you got to know when to get the ball out. It's many times where I saw even it doesn't matter whether it was George Pickens or CeeDee Lamb, and they actually are playing off 8 to 10 yards, just like how we play on defense. Well, if you're gonna check in audible, why not audible into a quick slant when it comes to George Pickens or CeeDee Lamb? Get the ball out.
Yeah.
Your offensive line is struggling right now, especially when it comes to turn steal side. Like, get the ball out real quick. It's simple. But they give up on the run too quick too.
Yeah, and I mean, anybody want to get in here? What kind of game plan are you looking for from the Dallas Cowboys this week? Loyal? I mean, what kind of game plan do you think we're going to see come Monday night?
I want to see a lot of energy on defense. I mean, that's what I expect. I mean, they just lost a brother, so I expect them to come out and honor him. With like I said, the new weapons we got, morale's higher, and I expect them to do things on offense too. I just think if we're going to, this has got to be one of those games. We had a bye week, so they had plenty of time to sit back and see what they did wrong. They just got to go get at it.
Yeah, well, right now the Raiders' offense, a defense is 14th in total defense in yards allowed. They're 14th, right in the middle, a little bit better than average. They rank 22 in preventing opponents' field goal conversions and have a rushing defense that struggles, ranking near the bottom in yards per carry. Run defense, they allow 4.8 yards a carry and 132 rushing yards a game. Other defensive strengths, despite the struggles against the run, the Raiders' defense ranks 10th in opponents' passing yards over 20 yards. So we kind of saw that with the Cardinals, where they don't give up the big play. So my thing is, as soon as my dogs don't shut the heck up, my thing is run the football. Let's not make it too complicated. Run the football and set up the play action. And if Lloyd, we go downfield and we end up at the 5-yard line, first and goal, please run the football. I mean, I'm not saying don't throw it once, but set up the pass. Let them have to commit another guy in the box on prime time to stop the run. Please don't get cute. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
You're right. Yeah, and I hope they tighten up because Terrence Steele's not? Is he not playing?
I don't know exactly what's going on.
I just hope they have his part over there buttoned up because that's another thing that was going wrong the last couple of games.
Daniel M says Dallas has the better offense. Yeah, we have a way better offense.
Yeah, I think running the ball is important.
Go ahead.
In this game.
You think so?
I just think if we could run the ball, it would be good for the tackles themselves because they're allowed to be more physical. So yeah, if you could set up Dak to be able to roll out, do some waggles, play action, those kind of plays like that, maybe some screens or whatever. Yeah, that might help. But I think running the ball is going to be key.
Now,
and for the rest of the season, it's going to be key.
Now, what are you guys going to do?
I agree with you. When you get on the 5, you got to run the ball. No more of this.
Yeah,
out crap.
Listen, they have a horrible offensive line. Worst case scenario, you run it 4 times and they stop you. Okay, now that shows your offensive line. All right, we trusted you. You failed us. Then you bring in the defense where they're backed up against the goal line where their offensive line stinks. Okay, but we got to stop their run. But I think you can minimize Genty even with the bad offensive line, by scoring points. So take long drives. I've seen that with the Eagles. I've seen that. They're not nowhere near explosive as they were last year, but I would say they may even be more efficient, the Eagles, just how they're doing it. It's less drives in the game. They're doing more ball control, but they're being successful at it. Well, and they have Saquon Barkley, arguably the best running back in the league. They have A.J. Brown, they got Devontae Smith, they got Dallas Goedert, they got Jalen Hurts. So they have plenty of weapons, yet they're kind of slowing it down, taking the air out, dink and dunk. There's nothing wrong with dink and dunk. Am I wrong?
But eventually you got to be strategic about it.
I finna say I have a problem with dinking and dunking when you on 3rd down and you need 6-7 yards and you got. I'm not saying that's not what I'm not going against what you're saying, bro. I'm just saying that's what they run these underneath routes.
I get
and I'm not understanding. It's not to the first. But my main thing is the offensive line is Brian Schottenheimer preached being physical during the offseason. And the way you show how physical you are or you're going to be is by running the ball. Our offensive line is more built for its running than it is passing. And that's Turnstille's strength. He's a better run blocker than he is a pass blocker. And most of them are on the offensive line other than Tyler Smith. Yeah. So why not run the ball, be physical, and like you said, come out with the play action. You can't, if you, like you said, if you're on the 5-yard line and you know that you're going to go for it on 4th down anyway, why not run the ball? If you want to pass the ball, then pass it on 4th down, maybe even on 3rd down. But don't come out get down to the 5-yard line. On the first down, you want to throw the ball. Second down, you want to throw the ball. Third down, you want to throw the ball. And then you come out on fourth down and throw the ball again. Like, what are you doing? Doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, and offensive linemen want to run block. That's
good news, Holly.
They want to bully the other team, and that's what it's all about. And we have the guys to do it.
What happened, Howie?
Hey, game. They had a deal with the government shutdown.
It's over.
So
yeah, that's what my son said too.
All right. Well, I know it still takes time. But
Yeah, it came across my news line that the
House,
whatever deal it is,
the House of
cleared.
Representatives. Yeah.
Yeah,
well, that's
cleared
good.
the Congress.
That's good.
Till January. Yeah.
But I don't want to get political, but it takes a while. So my flight.
I was thinking about the airplanes.
Yeah. Well, I just mean healthcare is an issue, but my flight is still on time. Everybody, my flight is.
Mine is too. The last time I checked,
so I just looked. I depart in 1 day and 19 hours. So
I sure wish I could be there with y'all.
Yeah, next year, brother. Next year, it'll be fun. Again, it's going to be fun. I would tell everybody that's going, even if you never know, man. I don't know. I was able to get a seat at the Jet Cowboy game. I know it's the Jets, but row 1, that the seat was like $1,800 or $1,600. I got it for $360 on the day of the game. So you never know. You never know when people are going to be trying to give up a seat, a single seat here, a single seat there. So you never know. So if you want to go, I know West Virginia Country Boy was looking at going. What's up, Troy Hagan? What's going on, brother? But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Just a lot of crap going on at work. It's just when you think, what's up, Dustin Bosley? You think one thing and then the rug gets pulled out from under you. It's just a bunch of BS, man. I can't wait till I retire. Just to let everybody know, work don't give two craps about you. So it's all about what they can drain and get out of you. Jay Smooth, what's going on, my man? How are you? So very, very frustrating work these days. So I had to get that off my chest. A bunch of good people get screwed is what happens. So not me, but in a roundabout way. We will grab someone, take them for a ride. Oscar, what's up, man? So I don't know. Where do you guys want to go? Walker Wade, good evening, man. Are you at Golden Corral or what?
Oh, man. Evening buffet.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you really?
No, I ain't over here.
You in the lot?
That's the leftovers.
Lizards?
He opens Golden Corral and he closes Golden Corral.
Man.
He keeps talking about the Golden Corral breakfast.
I love Golden Corral.
Their breakfast is amazing. I'm sorry.
It's good.
My wife hated it. Baby, where you want to go out to eat? I want to go to Golden Corral. I don't want to
Maybe Golden Corral down in Texas is better than it is here in Jersey because the ones here, they actually
you got to go to the breakfast.
They actually closed
I like
up a
Cracker
couple
Barrel.
of them.
No, Cracker Barrel's good.
I'm a Cracker Barrel guy.
I agree.
You got to get that perfect in between. You get there at about 10:30 between breakfast and lunch. So you can have steak and eggs, right there. Like
Did you
in
get
that
buttered
in-between.
sausage, Wade? Buttered sausage.
He's a vet at Golden Corral, that's for sure.
Bacon.
You know what my experience with Golden Corral is that everything was kind of out of a can. That's kind of what I kind of thought. It seemed like everything was out of nothing was. They don't make anything really homemade, right? It's all maybe some of the stuff, but it seemed like the vegetables are out of a can. The ice milk, ice cream, chocolate fountain.
They cook that meat and everything in front of you.
Yeah, the meat.
Yeah, I mean, you get they have like a taco stand.
The fajitas,
they cook their breakfast. They'll actually cook you the omelets right in front of you, like however you want it.
I like that. I like a good omelet in front of me. I feel like I'm at the Embassy Suites. Obi John Wynn Buffet. Yeah, I years ago when it first opened, I believe the Wynn opened up a year before I went to Vegas the first time. I want to say 2009 is the first time I went to Vegas. So I want to say the Wynn opened up right before then. I'm not a big buffet anymore, Obi John, honestly, just because I can't eat as much as I used to. I like to eat, but I mean, It all depends, man. Them Vegas has gotten pricey, guys. It's ridiculous. You got to get off the strip to get a good meal. Although I am taking prime time and the wife and our friends to, and you guys are welcome to go to the Pepper Mill for breakfast. It's a staple in Vegas. They filmed Casino there. They filmed a lot of different movies there. Usually when you go there, you run into somebody who's a star. It's not too bad. It's just like the portions are crazy. But Phil and I like a good Bloody Mary, so they have the best, the award-winning Bloody Marys there. So after a night of fun, it's good to get up and go to the Pepper Mill down near the old part of town. But Jimbo, Wade is all about the meats. You right,
I don't
Wade?
know about all the other Golden Corrals. I know since
Yeah.
I've been here in Texas, I'm in Longview, Texas, and this Golden Corral, I love it.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it sounds like it should be good. I've only been to a couple, and most of them closed around here. But
You don't want to go to the one in Dallas off Cockrell Hill and Interstate 30. You don't want to go there.
Why?
It's old and run down, and the only thing they cook good in there is fried chicken.
I like it. Yeah.
The best one is actually in Abilene off Interstate 20. Man, it's a damn good one.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, there's a place. It's a ways from me, but I've always wanted to go. My son went. The Shady Maple. It's up near Lancaster, near the Amish people. But if you Google it on YouTube and watch it, the Shady Maple. All the big food reviewers do videos. This is the biggest buffet in the world, the Shady Maple. If anybody's been there, give me a thumbs up. West Virginia Country Boy, what's on Fremont? West Virginia Country Boy, that is an experience that you must experience. Again, I don't know. Again, you see it all. It's old school Vegas. It's literally 4 blocks, but it's the old original Golden Nugget. It's the street performers. There's an LED screen that runs about 1,000 yards. There's music playing. There's zip lining. There's always shows on the LED screen. You'll have an Elvis show. You'll have dudes playing Guns N' Roses. It's an interesting thing. But you get these big long drinks you can get these big long drinks from Fat Tuesdays. Just walk around. It's kind of like a party. It's like Obie John. It is the crazy side of Vegas, old school Vegas. I usually go to a place right off of there. It's called Cirque. They have a cool restaurant, but it's right at the mouth of Fremont Street. A lot cheaper down there. Jimbo says Shady Maple rocks. Yeah, I've never been there. But Sylvester Stallone is super short, so I get why he doesn't like taking pictures. Yeah. D'Angelo, I met Sly at Trump Plaza years ago. He is short. In all the movies, he wears, like Tom Cruise, he wears those lifts. And they do those camera angles that make them look taller. These dudes couldn't. Come on, man. Who the hell's Tom Cruise going to stop? He ain't stopping anybody. We running through him. Loyal Cowboy will blow him up. Is Pawn Star still there? Dustin Bosley, it is. The guys are never there. It really, it's better.
I heard.
Yeah, go ahead.
I heard the Spear. My friend just went and she was telling me that the Spear is good. See, I'm just not a big Wizard of Oz fan. I mean, that's one thing they're showing us the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, Brian,
but I heard it's like $150. But I heard it's like real nice.
West Virginia, no, but it's in my hotel, so we can if you want to go.
Too bad. Aerosmith's 10 years already done there.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome to see.
But like I told everybody, when you go, you got to get the monorail. It's like I would just get the 3-day pass. It's like $27. It takes literally 14 minutes to go from one end all the way to the other end, which is all the way down at the Sahara. You get off there, you get a short Uber ride to Fremont Street, so it's kind of cool. But yeah, it's what were you saying, Loyal? Like, what did you mention?
Where can you purchase those at?
Oh yeah, the Sphere. The Sphere. I'm not going to a show there. It's very pricey to go right now.
It's pricey, and I'm not a fan of the Wizard of Oz. So,
but you get to go right by there with the monorail. It goes right by there, so it'll be cool.
So where do I get so where do we purchase these monorail
Yeah,
tickets?
you'd have to Google it. I'm not sure. My wife's going to do the same thing when she gets there. She's going to be there early like you.
I want to
So,
go somewhere legit because over there, I heard over there people be trying to scam you and stuff.
yeah, they get scammed anywhere, Loyal. Let's be honest. But nah, it's not bad. It really isn't. Just, like if you walk the strip, they're going to be handing you a card saying, and you're going to look at the card and you're going to be a hot girl and say, if you want a good time, call this number. Just FYI, the girl on the card doesn't show up at the door. It's not her. It could be a him. I didn't do it, but I know somebody who did. They're all over the strip trying to hand out stuff. What is neat about the strip is those.
Well, number one, it's illegal.
That's illegal.
Dude, I'm married, so I don't mess with that shit.
I don't mess with it either, but I'm just saying illegal. I don't know. Yeah, technically it's illegal.
Might end up in jail or some shit.
You'll end up.
Are y'all gonna do that little amusement park that's on top of that tower?
It's a stratosphere. I've done it with my son.
Yeah, the stratosphere.
Here's the deal. In order to get up to the top, you got to pay like a $25 just to get up there. It's kind of neat. But I mean, it's not all that. Like a lot of influencers go up there and kind of get their video. It's fun, but it's like I did it.
I want to go to the Mob Museum.
Yeah,
the Mob Museum.
That. Yeah, you said that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
RVD's comic shop.
RVD, you said?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to his comic shop, or go. Hey, we could stop by Mike Tyson's boxing gym. Check that shit out.
Yeah. Maybe
no, that'd be cool. Watch those guys freaking sparring. You never know if he's teaching in there or whatever.
I know when I went. Like I went to Vegas one time. We rented a car. We rented a small car for the day, and it was cheaper than paying an Uber just for the day. And we went and hit, like I said, Chris. We went and hit Gold and Silver Pawn. We went and hit Accounts Customs. We went and hit the other place, that rehab, that refurbish. I can't think of the guy's name. American Restoration. We went and hit a Tanked, where they filmed the show Tanked. You just walk in for free. It was really neat. I want
to go also visit Area 51. I heard that's nice.
Area 51. What the
It's like a theme. It's like a horror place or something.
Yeah. I sent that to you. Yeah. I thought you meant Area 51. I'm like, that's way out there.
No.
You can't get there, man.
You can get to the gates, but you might get
not even that close. They send a nice little escort out.
Bobby Murphy, exactly. You get catfish, brother. Oscar Perini, Cranston, yes, but it was early 90s, the younger than So Very Pleasant, but he was around certain guys and had no choice. Bottles of water are $12 at the hotel. D'Angelo, I already told my wife, because I got her own room, her and my friend, then her friend. I said, because they don't have fridges where I'm at. They have them, but it's all mini barred. It's all weighted. So if you want a bottle of water, you're right. It's probably $12. That Fiji's.
Where's a good cigar shop? Is there good cigar shops over there?
Yeah, I was talking to Phil.
I want to go get a nice cigar.
Yeah,
somewhere.
me and Phil were talking because he smokes cigars. I'll do one every now and again.
Yep.
So I told him there might be one. Now, just to let you know, the night that we get there, don't worry, everybody, we'll talk football. But the night we get there on Friday night, I tried to reserve a spot for 10 o'clock. It's now the main nightclub / bar is under renovation at the Mandalay, but they have another one. It's right. Just remember, Excalibur, there's a tram that goes right to the Luxor and the Mandalay Bay. So you just go and get on a free tram, Loyal, and go right to and because there's a bar / restaurant called the Skyfall Lounge at the W, but it's attached to the Mandalay, and the W is right behind the Luxor, where West Virginia Country Boy is, and our hotels are like a triangle. The Luxor is right next to me, and the Excalibur is across, like on the same side of the street. It's all on the same side, and it's a free tram. So you go.
Now I heard if you gamble, you get your drinks free, but if you go to a bar, they tax you for a drink.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I know my.
If you're sitting there at the
my wife's going to. I would advise you guys, right, to go down and get yourself a card, so you could use for the whatever you play slot. I do a little bit of roulette. I'll do a little bit of like stuff like that. So it is what not a lot. My wife will do the slots. Last time I was in Vegas, we won like $1,800, so it was nice.
Oh damn!
Yeah, so if you see a Wheel of Fortune slot machine, the big one, like the real big
That's
one.
my favorite one.
Yep, you got it, my man. I had Lloyd. I had a buddy in Atlantic City win $600,000 doing that. So after that happened, I went to Vegas and we won like 16 or 1,800, I forget. I ended up buying $1,000 pool cue that I wanted, and she basically paid for her whole stay to come out and hang out with me while I was shooting in the pool tournament. I could see Drew in Game Time getting in heated argument. Nah, I'm good, Logan. We're good.
I'm here, guys.
What's going on, Jesse? How you doing?
Hi, Jesse.
Hanging in there. Just got.
Oh, look at the Manster's dog.
What's up,
Oh,
Jesse?
look at the doggy. Look at the dog. Yeah.
How y'all doing today?
What's going on?
Oh, look at
Hanging
him.
in there.
That looks
Oh,
like my
not
dog.
much.
How's it going, Randy?
He's so cute.
Listen, I got something for you. Listen, I got something for you. Okay, Jesse, can you watch your screen?
Hold on. I'll watch it over here. Hold on a second. What you doing for me?
The Philadelphia Eagles need to replace their offensive coordinator. I would fire Kevin Patullo. I've got a solution for the Philadelphia Eagles, and you're not going to like it. The Philadelphia Eagles today should hire Brian Daboll. They should hire Brian Daboll, make him their offensive coordinator, and that offense will start scoring 30 points a game again. Let that sink in. The solution is unemployed. He's packing his bags right now in New Jersey, and you reunite him with Saquon Barkley. That's what you do. That's the answer, Eagle fans. No. That's a winning recipe. And I'm convinced.
Your thoughts, Brian Daboll. Jimbo, I had to play it, brother. CZ, what's going on? Brian Daboll, wouldn't that hurt? Did he come back? Well, you wouldn't see him this year because you've already. Isn't that crazy?
Bring him, please bring him.
Bobby's like, hell nah. To the nah. Right, Logan? I had to play.
No. Hey, Oscar.
You know how many people be jumping off the Brevin Franklin?
Oh my God, that was crazy. I had to play that, but that's obviously what's up, Lou? Hell no, there's Lou. I like when Lou joins the live stream. He just loves getting me.
What's up, Lou?
Lou loves getting me, man. He thinks I'm a hater. I'm really not, brother. I'm really not. This is a Cowboy YouTube channel, and I'm gonna slant things Cowboys way, but I think I'm about as fair. Come on, guys, be honest. Am I the fairest Cowboy fan out there that's streaming right now? I think I am, especially when it comes to the Eagles.
Too fair.
I know.
Hey,
I got Brad Harris
I'm
who
neutral,
left the
and I'm
channel
telling you,
because
you
I
are
allowed
fair.
anybody else on the channel. I love
Yeah,
Brad.
what the hell?
I love Brad, but I mean, this is life, man. We can't live in a world where it's just all one-sided because I don't know. I think that's not fun.
I hate to give any credit to the Eagles, but what are you gonna do?
But game
Back,
time.
Brad, we miss you, bud.
The
I
time
miss
you told me,
Brad,
you were asking me about Tony
Told me to go F
Brown.
myself. What's that?
Hey, you remember you were asking me about AJ Brown?
Yes,
The
A.J.
fans here are livid.
I know.
Livid.
I tell people that. Nobody believes me. They think I'm making it up.
I'm in the middle of Philadelphia. I'm telling you, people are pissed off
I
about
try
it.
to be honest, Logan.
So it's a beautiful thing down here. It's really beautiful.
John might. I actually think Daboll is a good offensive coordinator. It's just whenever he gets the head coach. I think the problem was he lost too much weight. Fat Daboll is way smarter than skinny Daboll.
You mean Buddha Dable?
I think Fat Daboll needs to come back. He
When he was with Buffalo, it was good.
Yeah.
The Buddha is back.
He needs to be unhealthy a little bit.
Yeah, he needs to beef up a little bit. That's all.
How about Jason Garrett to the Giants?
I heard that too, Randy.
Really?
I heard rumors of Mike McCarthy.
I think
I heard McCarthy and Garrett.
Yeah, they say McCarthy.
I think here's the
You
deal.
don't want McCarthy, Jesse? You
Hell
don't
no.
want Grubhub?
Nope. I want the OC from Seattle, the OC from the Chargers. I'll take them. I'll even take Kifflin.
I like the Seattle guy. I think the best case scenario for you, Jesse, would either be I like the Washington Commander offensive coordinator. I think he could do great things.
Cliff Kingsbury?
I think Cliff Kingsbury could do
it was
great
mentioned.
things
Kingsbury was mentioned too.
with Jackson Dart. Just because of his how he handled Kyler. And don't get me wrong, it wasn't always great, but Kyler, or as Mr. Krabs, as Loyal likes to call him, I like Kingsbury, but I also like the Seattle guy. What's his name? I can't think of his name.
I can't forget his name. But I just
Clint
Kubiak.
Clint Kubiak. I like Kubiak.
He's related. Who was he? He's related to somebody that played in the NFL. Kubiak.
Yeah, Gary.
He's related to Gary Kubiak.
Gary Kubiak. I remember that name.
Yeah, quarterback.
So,
that's what I remember.
And McCarthy, for the simple fact that you got to look at the owner, which is my original thought. The owner, just like Jerry, wants a certain type, okay? And I think McCarthy, although he's not a media savvy guy, will do and act accordingly with the ownership of the New York Football Giants. So I think McCarthy.
Did you see?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just want to say, did you see that post that Jerry Jones said? Who was that guy that just got fired from the Mavericks?
Nico Harris.
Nico Harris.
Yeah,
Nico.
Jerry Jones was talking about having interest in him. I'm like,
Bye-bye, Nico.
What? Interest in him in what?
Yeah, for what?
I think someone put a
What would
post.
they
Jerry
use him
Jones
for?
said he wouldn't mind having him. I'm like, yeah,
my
what the
God.
hell?
Don't.
Yeah, for what?
Jerry going too far now.
He's not I mean, he's not football. He's basketball.
He's not
Basketball.
football
He's the one
He's
one
a
behind
manager.
the
Put him in
Lucas
there.
trade.
Weekend at
He's a
Jerry's.
manager.
Well, if Deion gets sick and tired of Colorado and he's up to it, I wouldn't mind having him as defensive coordinator.
Also, Brian Tomlin. Mike Tomlin.
He ain't going nowhere.
That didn't pass now.
Oh,
Nah, y'all had y'all chance with him.
But if he keep losing games like this, there's gonna be talk about it. Watch.
Chucky might go.
Tomlin will retire
Steeler
Steeler.
too.
The thing about Cliff Kingsbury, I think he's just a better offensive coordinator than he is a coach.
Hell no.
Yeah.
I also heard Lane Kiffin.
No.
Hell no.
And I'm not even a Giants
Jesse,
fan.
yeah, I wouldn't do Lane Kiffin. All right, now so how about this? Bill Belichick. Eric Wallace, what's up, brother?
Too much drama with his
Bill Belichick.
baggage.
Yes or no?
He's
Too
too
much
old.
baggage.
Not with his too old.
To the no. Hell to
Got
the
a bunch of
no.
baggage and boobies.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know.
Hell to no.
James, oh yeah. So what'd you thought? There you go. Logan Motorsports, shout out. I heard Tomlin all day today. Oscar Perini.
Yeah, I seen some of that, but like I said, it depends on the record.
See, to me, I like Mike Tomlin, but what has he done to deserve anything?
What do you think about Gruden?
Yes.
Oh no,
Chucky ain't coming back.
No,
John
you're
Gruden.
crazy.
No,
Chucky's been blackballed.
Hell no,
Chucky's been blackballed from
Do you
the
have a
NFL.
clue?
Hell no.
Chucky's
You're
been
crazy.
blackballed
He would
from
be
the
awesome
NFL.
for you guys.
He'd be good, but he'd be
To the
blackballed
no,
from the NFL.
no.
Yep. Hell no.
I don't know. I think somebody needs to give that guy a chance.
John, well, yeah.
He's
I
all
think Bobby
yours.
Murphy. Oh, yeah.
He's all
Bobby
yours.
Murphy found the guy. Ray Handley said he's interested in coaching again. Is he still alive, Ray Handley?
You get a Ouija board?
Is he dead?
I don't know.
Ray Handley. Him and Rich Kotite. Okay. Remember Richie Decay?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
that
think
was good.
Kirby. I think somebody need to give Kirby Smart a chance.
Oof. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Hey, look at all these
What's up,
these
Dustin?
players he done put in the NFL.
Oh,
Nick
brother.
Saban.
Dustin
he's
Bosley.
Never gonna come and coach.
He's happy where he's at. That thing was someone trying to ask him, and he said he kind of side eyed. He's like, nope.
My video was blocked for like 12 hours the other night because I played so much music. I have to go back and trim out everything I do when I play.
Damn.
Like large clips. It was blocked in other
Yeah.
countries. I'm like, all right, let me get in there. And it takes a while because I did it a lot. But sometimes I like doing it. Just a little clip like hell no, I won't get blocked. Like if I do this.
Hell no.
That's all I'll do. I'll just do that. But Bobby Murphy, too dope. So, Boats and Hoes, listen, what's your thought on Jameis Winston? We've been talking about Jameis Winston starting for the Giants, Jesse. Go ahead, and then we'll go around. I mean, don't you think he should have been the starter once? Or
He
the
should have
backup?
been.
I mean, the backup.
Why did they put Sierra's man in there? Hey, go back. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, the pussy.
Mike is on deck, so don't worry, we'll talk Micah. But anybody else have thoughts on once Russ was benched? Why did Russ go to back? Like, why did Russ go to the backup? Normally, you get benched, you go to the third string.
That's Dayball. That's
I
Dayball.
told Jesse that when it happened. Like, I'm a Florida State fan, so of course I like Jameis Winston, but like I think Jameis can galvanize the troops way better than Russell. Russell Wilson looked like he didn't even belong in the league when they put him in.
Time for retirement.
We sure made him look good.
Again,
we made him look good.
He throws the deep ball really
was
good.
the only team that made him look
Yeah,
good.
we make everybody look good.
That was the start of the run.
Well, he's really good with the deep ball. Russell, he still is. That's one thing he does great. So he caught us at a good
hits
time.
that grass.
I mean, he caught us at a good time. So, Bronco Nation,
Only time.
Let's ride.
He couldn't even see over the offensive line, and when he got in that game, because every ball he was throwing got batted down.
Yeah. That's one thing the Eagles do like really good. They bat. I mean, Jalen Carter is just. Yeah. Mute yourself, Jess. Jalen Carter is the best at doing that.
They used to be
JJ Watt.
Yeah. That's what
JJ Watt was great at it.
I mean, I love the defensive lineman who said, okay, I'm not going to get home. I'm not going to get close. So I'm going to hold my line and just jump up. That's smart. Remember David Irving used to do it a lot?
Yeah. Charles Haley was real good at it.
Charles Haley, Greg Ellis.
Too Tall Jones was good at it.
It's too tall.
He was too tall. Yeah, so definitely. I heard that Harvey Martin he's on the list to still alive to go into the Hall of Fame. Randy, isn't that pretty cool?
Oh, is he?
Well, like
Did they put him back on the list?
Well, like what do they call it? The
that's the one that's been off the list for a while. That
I don't know
back
if he's
around.
back off. I don't know, but at least he's getting some
the
recognition.
seniors of the list.
Yeah, like the senior list, whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Like Ed Too Tall Jones is not in the Hall of Fame. Harvey Martin's not in the Hall of Fame. It really is crazy.
That's sad.
There's two people that need to be in the Hall of Fame. Darren Woodson should have been in there already.
Darren Woodson,
and Dan Reeves should have been in the Hall of Fame a long time ago.
Yeah.
He played in the Ice Bowl. He won Super Bowls with the Cowboys. Dan Reeves isn't in. Dan Reeves is not in the Hall of Fame.
He's not
in.
It's great. It's insane. Like he took all them Broncos teams to all those Super Bowls. He took the Atlanta Falcons to the Super Bowl. Like he should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Like he should have been decades ago.
I think they go next year.
D'Angelo, that's just an example of you don't have to get sacks to be to have a big impact. Because I do believe Jalen Carter dominated the Packers, but he didn't have the flash at times. But he just was always he's in the right place at the right time. But yeah, getting back to that, so I really think, Randy, I think I'm going to focus on that. I know Mark wants to go to the draft. I may or may not go to the draft depending on how that shakes out. But that has nothing to do with me going to the Hall of Fame. I would like to do that. It's not.
I'm in, Brian.
Yeah, it's not that far of a. It's not very expensive. It's a neat little town. I think if we can get a group maybe to do that, that'll be fun.
Me too.
Yeah,
yes,
that would be
I
fun.
agree with you.
I'll rent
I
a car.
agree.
It's only a
pick up-
2-hour
Let me-
drive for me.
Yeah,
Let
that-
me know.
We're good.
Include me in.
yeah. I mean, I love the Hall of Fame. It was awesome. It really was. It was very.
I think
very
what
cool.
hurt Ed Too Tall Jones a little bit is he took a few years off from football. I think.
Yeah, for boxing.
Yeah, he did. He did 6 boxing matches, I believe.
Yeah, he took a few years off. I think that maybe hurt him a
will be
little bit in
Coyote.
his numbers, but the crazy to think he was still on the team when Jimmy. I think when Jimmy took over in '89, he was still on the team.
Yeah,
Was he?
I think
I think
he
he
was.
was.
Well, I
Yeah,
was watching-
him.
Yeah,
I think him and Randy White were still on the team in '89.
I just know he said, Too Tall said when he did his boxing and he came back, he said his reach got better because of the boxing.
yeah.
That's what makes the throw by Joe Montana even more impressive because he had to throw over
Yeah.
Ed Too Tall Jones barreling down on his face. I mean, that's what makes that throw even more insane.
Yeah, I don't think that Joe Montana was a tick over 5'10". I don't think he was. I don't think Joe was very tall.
No, Joe Montana. I don't think he was that. I don't think he was that tall.
And I know he was about 200 pounds. He wasn't big.
I know Roger was. I think Roger's over 6 feet tall.
Yeah, he is.
He's a bigger dude.
Yeah, let me see here. Wikipedia. Let me Wikipedia Joe. Joe Montana. Wow, 6'2". You believe that?
No, yeah, 6'2". That's good size for a quarterback.
I don't buy it.
I don't buy it.
He was 200.
Hey,
on-
Yeah,
on
after
the-
that tackle in that
Yeah,
90
he
NFC
lost about 3
Championship
inches.
where he got drove into
Yeah.
the pile drive into the head first
Hey,
into
Brian.
the AstroTurf. Yeah, he probably lost 3 inches right there
Yeah, I'm
on that
finna
one.
say that's where he lost inches.
Hey,
right
Brian.
there.
Hey, Brian. He had platform
Twice
cleats.
against the Giants, he got murdered.
Yeah, it was against the Giants in the NFC Championship, but he had 2 years off from
Oh, I remember
football
that.
after that hit.
Mm.
I remember that.
That's what's crazy about
Oh.
that. He sat on the bench for 2 years.
He's like, oh.
Roger Staubach was 6'3".
Jim Burt.
Yeah.
Hey, Randy, I like that hat. That's a nice hat you got on.
Thank you. That's the new salute to service hat.
Yeah, that's
Is that the
cool.
leather?
Yeah.
Is it leather? Is it leather?
leather.
No, it's not. It's actually
No, I
it's
got
more
one. No,
lightweight
the
than
one
the
I
ones
wear-
last year.
The one I wear is a leather one. What I wear once in a while. That's a
Yeah.
leather one.
Yeah, that's
So
a nice
is
hat.
Randy White,
Thank you.
Oscar, yeah.
They just put them out. If you can go on the Dallas Cowboy site and get them, they've got different ones that are nice.
So you didn't boycott their merch? Why? After Quinnen, he's like, I'm getting me something. I'm happy they did something good.
There you
Well,
go.
you know, we're gonna win the Super Bowl next year. Next year
Yes,
we're gonna
sir.
win the Super Bowl.
Oh man,
We're gonna finally be back next year.
I'm excited. Again, that's what cracks me up. Sledhead, what's up, brother? Is it a true Irish number 9? Okay. Is it true? Is it true Irish number 9? Okay. What do you mean, Sledhead? So let's turn the page to Sledhead's team, the Green Bay Packers. He had 0 sacks, 0 pressures for back-to-back games. At least that's what's the stat, or 0 tackles. That was Micah. What's your thought on Micah Parsons? Anybody can step in here. He's getting very upset. He's starting to say, "Oh, well, we're holding teams down." The difference is, and just guys, if you disagree, please, please step up. The problem with Micah is when you get that kind of money, you're expected to make a play. You can't continually not make the play at the end of a game, right? Or am I overthinking
You
this?
have to be a game. You can pay $47 million a year.
Exactly.
You have to be a game changer.
He had pressure.
Getting that type of money.
Yeah. I would agree with. In fact, you not only have to be a game changer, you have to be the guy that turns the game in your favor without having any help. You have to be that special Reggie White or Lawrence Taylor type player. You just have to be.
Look, I agree with that.
Yeah,
But
what do they
that
say?
last
Big
game,
time
Jordan
players
Love
show
let
up in the
them
big
down,
time
man.
games.
Yes.
Exactly.
Sorry, Chris.
Game.
What's up,
It's
Chris?
like game changers. Game
What's
changers.
up, Chris?
Oh, I was just saying that, Jordan Love let them down in that last game. There's a lot of guys open he could have targeted. He needed to throw it. And
I
just
agree,
bad
Chris. I
mistakes.
saw 2 times when they were wide
but I
open
agree.
guys.
Yeah.
I agree that, Parsons,
Well-
has to be that impact player for that much. if
Bobby
you're gonna make
Murphy.
more
Let me
than
ask
everybody
Bobby
else. I do
Murphy
agree
this
with that.
question. Bobby Murphy in the chat, answer me this question. Are the Eagles not the best team that game plans against Micah Parsons? I saw at least 3 times, and I was streaming the game, so that means I'm not locked in as much as I can be, where he decided to get greedy, get undisciplined, stay out of his, if anybody doesn't understand what being like holding the edge means, holding the edge is, okay, you have an edge on either side, okay, you're on the edge of either line. Your job is, first and foremost, is not to get sucked inside, because what happens? People run right around you. You have to, number one, establish and hold the edge, then make your way to the quarterback at the right depth. The worst thing you could do is not get any depth, which means crossing the line of scrimmage and then coming inside. I saw at least 3 times Micah broke contain, got greedy, you're searching for something big, and Jalen went right around, or they handed the ball right around.
Hold on.
Yep.
Dare I say, Brian? Dare I say, Quentin Williams? We got a better overall defensive lineman player.
Yes,
than
Wade, you're
Micah.
right.
Bobby agrees with me for once.
I agree, Wade.
Again, I know he's easy.
And he's half the price.
He's easy
And Michael couldn't
pickings,
get
but-
pressure with Lane Johnson being
Lloyd,
out.
Lloyd, he was running right past him.
No, Micah was just getting shoved past everyone. I mean, he was like getting back there, but then he was like getting shoved in the back past everyone. It was just, I don't know. $47 million.
But you know what they're saying. This is what they're saying. And Oscar says, well, it wasn't really the Green Bay's defense's fault. They only held the Eagles to 10 points. I get what you're saying, Oscar. Green Bay has a top 5 defense. And it showed. Eagles won 10-7, okay? It wasn't an offense. But it's the little plays in a game that separate, which is why I say Jalen's a winner, because Jalen makes those plays, okay? Jalen.
He does.
If you have a foot race, Micah is faster than Jalen. On speed, like I'm telling you, he probably runs a faster 40 than Jalen. But in a game, feel, awareness, Micah loses it. Just like
He doesn't want to.
You want to know why, Brian?
Why is that?
Because
Please tell me.
he's not a defensive end. He's a linebacker playing defensive end. We didn't draft him to be a defensive end.
That's
Yeah,
the
he's
problem.
definitely
He
not
was a
big enough.
linebacker. He's undersized, and we've seen it firsthand. Everyone late in the year, he would just kind of putter out and lose gas, and we would get to the playoffs, and he was just kind of just
Wait a
like
minute.
there. He wasn't
Go
making
back to
really
where
an
he played
impact.
college. And
Hey,
take a look at
Brian.
that.
What's that?
My son, and
What's
Turn
that?
around the
Oh,
hoodie.
there it is. There's the hoodie.
Hey.
There it is, everybody.
Hey, buddy,
there
how are
it
you?
is.
everybody says hello.
Hello. How are you? Very cool. Very cool.
Hey, one thing I want to say is I was sure glad to see Jerry Jones be smart enough to put the poison pill in the contract, because they were planning on trading him right to
Yeah.
Philadelphia.
Green Bay was playing.
But I don't know if it was to the whole East though, Randy. You do know that, right?
Hell, Green
But
Bay would have
they
probably
said-
screwed Philly.
They
First
said Green
rounds,
Bay was
they'd have
trying
been
to do
screwed.
that though. They said Green Bay was trying to trade him to Philadelphia
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
to get their draft
Yes.
picks back. They had planned on
I
trading
did-
him to
word.
Philadelphia.
I did hear something
Well,
about
what
that.
does that say?
That say that they really didn't want him to begin with. They
I don't know that
they
I
thought
believe
they had
that,
enough.
guys.
They
Sledhead,
knew
you
that the
believe that,
Cowboys
brother?
weren't going to trade him to Philly. So basically,
Here's
I
the
heard this
deal,
from
though.
Brian Broaddus and Botch. According to Brian Broaddus sources, he said that Green Bay had already had plans on trade. They had talked to Philadelphia. They had planned on trade Micah Parsons to Philadelphia, and they was going to get their draft picks back plus more.
Let me ask you
That's what I
guys
heard.
something. though.
Yes.
Let me ask
That's
you
what I
guys
heard.
something.
So the Cowboys screwed
Wouldn't
the
you
Packers.
rather have 3 number 1 picks from the Eagles and let him be their problem?
Oh yeah, I would love for them to trade him to the Philadelphia Eagles, because they'd have 3 first-round draft picks gone and that contract. Shit.
And the,
Jeez, I don't know about that.
Or would you
Look
rather?
at
I
see-
wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Or,
I don't
or
know
let me
that I
ask
would like
this.
that.
And Micah,
Yes,
and Micah's,
I'm
Would
with
you
you,
rather
Oscar.
see
I don't
him-
think I'd like that.
Let
I
me
One
ask
wouldn't want
sack would
this.
be enough for me.
Hold on, let Hallie talk.
No, I was just saying, would you rather see him twice a year or just once every 3 years?
Well, he'll have a nice podcast in Philly.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
I agree with that, Hallie. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
I just like the 3 number ones. So, and you hope that one of those years is a shit show. But again, the Eagles are a good team, so it may not be. I think, like Oscar Perini was saying, if Green Bay is one and done in the playoffs, that means you get anywhere from an 18 to a 21 draft pick. I'll take a 20, number 20 overall this year. Everybody's assuming they're going to be in the 30. Well, they're dropping. Let's look at the standings. Sorry, Sledhead.
I never looked at them as being better than they were last year.
They're 5-3-1 right now. I mean,
Yeah, but
they've lost
gotta
2 in a
admit,
row.
Kraft didn't play, and
he's not gonna
Golden
play.
didn't play.
Yeah,
So,
Kraft is out for the year.
Yeah,
And
so I
Golden
mean, you
hasn't
lose
done
guys like
anything.
that. The Eagles are playing teams mostly when guys aren't even there. So I mean, it's when you play them than who you play sometimes.
Yeah,
I'm
and
sorry.
I agree with that. But again,
That's what
I'm not
got me
gonna.
about
I
Green
wouldn't
Bay.
apologize for it. You play
Hey,
who you
Randy.
can play. Just like if they try
Yeah,
and say,
Randy.
"Hold up," just like if the Eagles fans try and say, "Well, we didn't play." Okay, it is what it is. You play with who you play. You can't make this up. So
No,
Anyway,
I
go ahead.
get it. But if it was me and we beat Green Bay and they were minus 3 or 4 of their starting offensive players, I'm going to say, yeah, we won, but we kind of got away with it, just like we did with Washington. We beat Washington, but look who they had, nobody. So sometimes you got to give, time when you play them, than to always pat yourself on the back, saying, oh, we're the best. Why? Because we beat all these 4 or 5 teams that didn't have their superstars playing. So I mean, sometimes you got to, it is when you play them. So you
Yeah,
got to
it's about
relax a
luck.
little bit. No,
You got to have luck.
Hey, Logan.
Yeah,
Okay.
Logan Motorsports brings up, hey, Brian, do you believe in the Seahawks Sam Darnold? Do you guys believe in Sam Darnold? The
I
chat.
did. This is this is the thing. That's why I did a little research on the OC or on OC over there. He has
I
the
got
ability.
2 super chats.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, everybody. I missed it. West Virginia country boy. Don't bother me, Brian. Okay. Just put back in the chat what that pertains to. And Farm Boy, I do not expect the defense to do any better than they have in the last few weeks. Well, that would suck, Farm Boy, Mark Hutchinson. That would suck big time. They better do better. Now, the first game, maybe not, but I think they're definitely going to do better. Don't you guys think that with all the pieces
Yes, I
they
think
got
our
coming back?
run stopping is going to push
Yeah.
the team to pass the ball, and depending on how these new guys play, I mean, it's going to take a couple of games, but I don't see us not doing any worse than we've been doing. They can talk all this stuff about if you push that middle towards the quarterback, I don't care who you are, you're going to change your ways on the other side, period.
Hey, as I was saying, guys,
Yeah, sorry about
the
that.
OC over there in Seattle, I did a little check on him. He's kind of like they're saying over there. He's kind of like the quarterback whisperer. I would love to have him over here, the whispering the dart. That'd be.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
did
Sam
you know,
Darnold.
I
Jesse,
don't
that
think Darnold.
Shane wasn't in for Dart? That it was Dable's pick.
Yeah, he told me
uh,
that, and I heard something about that too. That's one of the reasons. I don't want Joe Shane here. I don't see why he's still here. Mario,
All
do
right,
something.
all right. I just brought that up. Sorry, Lloyd.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. I was just gonna say that when it comes to Sam Darnold, a lot of when it comes to quarterbacks in general, a lot of quarterbacks just flourish in different schemes.
Yeah.
When he was with the Jets, it wasn't a good scheme for him. He flourished in Minnesota. He did, even though they got put out first round. He looked good. He looked better than he did in Minnesota than he did with the Jets. And now he's looking better with Seattle. It's just depending on the scheme.
And the OC.
Yeah. And the scheme that
And
the
a
OC
dominant
runs.
defense that's getting you the ball back and actually
that
scoring
defense-
points.
Oh,
and
yeah.
all
That
that.
defense.
Yeah.
Everybody say Seattle ain't played nobody. That's why they defense look. They play physical.
That
They play
conference.
physical.
That's a strong conference. That's a strong ass conference you got there.
That's why I said cool, Dan. Yeah, listen, Sam Darnold, really surprised me last year coming down the stretch. So much so that Minnesota decided not to keep him. So I need to see him finish the season the way he's playing now. And then we'll see. That's the only thing that scares me about it is him, because we saw him dominating all year with Minnesota, only to get towards the end of the year and kind of crumble. So, that's me. But I love.
When we have to
I
say the
love
same
Seattle.
about Daniel Jones.
Yeah,
Daniel Jones
again,
same
I
way.
would exactly. I would put that. That's a good point. We could talk about that. That's exactly it. Like Daniel Jones is in the same boat. When things break down, I wouldn't trust Daniel Jones. Now, let me ask you. Let me put a poll up. Do you trust Daniel Jones or Sam Darnold more? So I'm going to put a poll up.
I think Daniel Jones I would trust more because they have a really good running game.
And he has a good ass O line.
So we'll
Well,
see what happens. But
I would
either one of them, they're cut from the same cloth, both of them. You're right.
trust, I would trust Sam Darnold more over Daniel Jones because I've seen Sam Darnold do it. This is
And
first year seeing Daniel Jones do it.
Well, that's
I
why
would
you
trust
got a good
Daniel
O line,
Jones
Roy.
because I think you have better defenses in the NFC.
Yeah.
He's going to face bigger lines in the NFC, like the Eagles or somebody like that. I trust the Daniel Jones better.
Same here.
Thanks, Oscar.
Yeah,
I
plus he
appreciate
hasn't
that,
really had
buddy.
somebody behind him for a while. So
But
No,
Jones
he
is
hasn't.
more of an unknown than
this
Sam
the thing
Darnold
about
is.
Daniel Jones that you
Coyote says they are the
seen-
same.
that you've seen from Daniel Jones in previous years. Like he will buckle under pressure. Interceptions, fumbles, he will buckle under pressure. We've
So that's
seen it.
because of Lloyd. That's because of the O line they had. They had no to this day. We still have no O line.
But we just seen him do it against the Steelers. We just seen him do it. He actually, Jonathan Taylor saved him in this last game because he did the same thing in that game. Even though he started throwing some good passes, but the fumbles and the interceptions, he would do that. He would do that. I just think Sam Darnold is more proven than Daniel Jones.
Yeah. I don't know how much.
Later, Laurel.
You out of here, buddy? I'll talk to you later.
His
yeah,
phone's about to die.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a tough one.
Yeah, they're like a clone of each other if you kind of look at them.
Well, that's
They
why
kind of remind me of each other. That's true.
That's why it's a great. I think I would honestly. I think I would take the mobility of Daniel Jones right now. Like behind that offensive line, but
Yeah.
that's just me. I don't know. It's an argument either way. There's no, it's just a cool discussion.
Because on a bad game, you watch both of them play, and some of them make knucklehead moves. Both of them do that. And
Sam
you
Darnold
hang on.
can be
say
locked
this-
down though, but like Lloyd saying, I've seen Sam Darnold just slice.
I'll
him
say
right
this
through.
much: I like the Rams before the other guys. The Rams
Now-
are the guys that could give Philadelphia problems.
Jay
Now,
Smooth.
see,
That's what I believe.
Agreed.
I was
I
gonna
got it.
say, Daniel Jones did make that throw
Seahawks
to
will
beat the Rams,
Philly in the
and their
playoffs.
wide receiver
Smooth.
dropped it.
Yep. Yes, he
I
did.
Yeah, he
I got a tougher question. I got a tougher question for y'all. So
We
a
did,
healthy
Daniel.
a healthy Josh Allen or a healthy Lamar Jackson?
Healthy Lamar
Josh
Jackson.
Allen. No,
Josh
Allen.
But you just saw it. You got two guys saying two different things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
said
think-
a tough question right there. I take Josh Allen.
I take Josh Allen. He almost
Not
got
right
the
now, not the way he's been playing.
Big Lamar.
Oh man, that's a tough one. You guys are killing me. I
Take
think
I know, it's
I'll
like
take
a
I'll
50-50.
take Josh
I don't
Allen.
think there's a wrong answer. Or there's a right answer.
Time joint
MVP. Hey, three letters, Laurel.
one at a
Josh
time. One at a
Allen
time.
don't really get hurt much.
Yeah, he
Lamar
don't. Each other
Jackson
off.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And Lamar Jackson, even though he has won MVPs, what has he done in the playoffs?
D'Angelo's
Choke.
where I'm at. I think.
Choke.
Zip.
Yeah.
Zippo.
Again,
Yeah, that was him that dropped the ball.
I would take Josh
That's right.
because he can run your ass over at the goal line and not get hurt. Lamar, he gets
Yeah,
hurt
I agree.
every.
Yep.
Lamar is dynamic. Don't get me wrong. Lamar has a lot of Michael Vick in him, but to me, he's Timu Michael Vick. Even though he's
Yeah.
probably got more. Again, Lamar is the new wave guy. Lamar is the guy who is going to get the stats, right? But I
He
don't know.
might. I take Josh Allen, but let me say this: Lamar Jackson is a
Unbelievable.
Michael Vick had his arm was strong. He can throw a deep ball. He could throw a deep
Yeah,
ball.
Lamar.
But I think
struggles,
Lamar
yeah.
Jackson is a better accurate passer than Michael Vick was.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yes. Dallas did sign somebody today. Dallas signed Marcellus Johnson, 6'4" tackle, 307 pounds, to their practice squad. You are correct. Danny's Dallas Cowboys, let's go. Cowboys signed offensive tackle Marcellus Johnson to their practice squad on Wednesday. The addition of Johnson comes after offensive tackle Garen Christian was poached off the Dallas practice squad by the Denver Broncos.
He's an ex-Giant, right?
Yes, which
Yeah.
that just goes to show you,
That's saying that he's just a body.
Wanye Thomas, 6'3", was placed on the reserve non-football illness list Tuesday. For the next 4 games, he is out. He is dealing with the migraines. This is not a good thing. He's never had this issue in his career. So Wanye is out for the next 4 weeks. They need to find out why. It could be something as stupid as something with his teeth, but they need to figure it out. Cowboys are hoping to get Donovan Wilson back. That will also help in the run game in the box safety. I don't want to see Matt Eberflus effing up the defense where Donovan Wilson is playing center field. That's the problem. Malik Hooker is back, everybody.
Yes.
Malik Hooker, that's huge.
Yep.
So the fact that we lost Wanye, it's not as bad if Malik Hooker's toe is anywhere near 90%. He ain't going to be 100%.
What's it got, turf toe?
I don't know exactly what it is.
Those are nasty. Those are nasty.
Yeah, they are.
So, Brian,
yes.
Brian, I got one more question.
Good.
And it's in layers. So
It's
I'm
in
gonna ask this
layers.
one more question. I'm gonna ask this one more question.
Layers.
And I ain't got no more questions.
Here comes the onion.
It's layers to this question. So, with the way that the Cowboys defense been playing, so if you looking at the Cowboys defensive line and you said that you could add I ain't gonna say no name, I'm just gonna say what I'm saying. All pro defensive tackle. All right. When you say that will make the defensive line better, and then looking at the linebackers, if you said that you can add a better and more quicker Jack Sanborn, would that make the linebackers better? And looking at the secondary, if you say you could add a more comparable corner over Kyer Elam and Stewart, would that make the secondary better? Would you look at your defense a whole totally different way?
I would.
Well, if you got the guy that pushes the pass up the middle like Quinnen Williams does, that's going to change everything. Everything that you just said is a yes, because if you push that middle, you're gonna be better in every area, because you're gonna have Logan come right behind him, and he's faster, he's quicker, side to side.
I just
Yes,
wish we
it's
had
gonna be
another
better. And
safety
you
to
bring
pair
Overshown
behind
in
it.
there. Yes, you dang right.
That's why I was asking. That's why I was asking. To everybody that's saying this defense ain't gonna be no better, like
be
bringing
They're
in
crazy.
Logan Wilson and Overshown coming back, even though he's been injured, bringing in Overshown and Wilson are better than every linebacker that we've had on the field so far.
Lloyd, most of the people that are saying we're not going to be better are Eagle fans. They're not Cowboys fans. So, take that for what it is too.
Well, not just Eagles fans, because I've seen analysts and commentators talking about we shouldn't have traded for Quentin Williams or Logan Wilson. They wouldn't make us better. Like, it really does make us better on defense. Not saying this
I don't know
defense
if
finna be
they've
great.
seen how bad how bad was our defense really before we got them guys. I mean, they were horrible. Some of these guys just talk because they want the attention. Because when you put an all-pro who, let's figure this out. Quentin Williams has been the best run stopper in football the last 3 years. Number one. I don't know how you can't get better.
and number one in beating double teams. Don't
You
forget
can
that.
only
Yes.
get better. Exactly. You can only get
Yes.
better with better players.
That's what I said. But birds will be birds.
So it's on Matt Eberflus. If he still can't do nothing with this defense, then he deserves to be gone.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Well, that's what Stephen Jones said today. He said, we better have changes here for the plus, or things are going to change around here. They're doing
Wow,
things different this year.
he
I'm
did pull the
telling you.
trigger, huh, Randy? Damn, he did pull the trigger. Wow.
What
Kalen
happened?
Carson played good against Arizona.
Yes, he did. He
People
sure
don't
did.
realize that Kalen Carson played good against Arizona.
And yes, and he was very physical too, even though our defense didn't show up sometimes.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, we shall see.
Yeah, we shall see. We shall see.
Think, Brian. Wait, walk away. What y'all think?
Wait around.
Think about what?
About what I just asked.
Got a wing hanging out of his mouth.
No, I feel good about Quentin Williams. I feel good.
Good thing it's a wing and not something else, bro. Hey, right. Good thing a wing, not something else.
All right, here we go. I'll answer this, but first, could you please explain this to us about Wanya Thomas being on the IR reserved injured list? Do you think he doesn't want to play for it? No.
Migraines.
This is migraines. Danny's Dallas Cowboys. Let's go. It's migraines. They don't know what's causing it. He's never had migraines in his life.
Oof.
Possibly a concussion. He needs some time off. That's what I'm thinking. That's just me. What else would cause migraines? Molars coming in, wisdom teeth. I don't know. I'm being
been
funny,
there,
but
done that. Oof.
I don't know. It could be anything, but no, absolutely not. The one thing about this team that is shockingly impressive is how close and together they are. I know what people are going to say, yeah, but your defense staying. I get it. A new defensive scheme with a lot of risky one-year deals that most of them have not panned out. Now you go and you get the number one rated run stuffer in the league in Quinnen Williams, to Lloyd's point. You go out and you get the exact guy that he's talking about, a bigger, faster, stronger Jack Sanborn. You bring in a Savon Ravel making his debut, who's a young, athletic, mobile, coming off an ACL, rookie, a corner, who brings excitement. His youthful exuberance is going to help this team. You got Kalen Carson finally full. You got Deron Bland. Hopefully, he gets his head out of his butt after last game. But I think a lot of that had to do with Eberflus. But Bland did not have a good game last week. I think, to Lloyd's point, I think it is going to be a different defense. I just don't know how they're going to be able to. I'm worried about penalties. I'm worried about stupid stuff in this game just because of the whole Marshawn Nealon thing. I do expect Dallas to win the football game. This is not a good Raider team. Offensive line stinks. I don't want to see a rotation. Since they stopped with the rotating as much, like Sam Williams, I'm sorry, I don't want to see Sam Williams that much. I mean, he can play special teams and he can be in the rotation, but I want to see Houston in on rundowns. I want to see Clowney play. I want to see Ezeraku play. Those are the guys that need to play the most. Am I wrong, everybody, or what?
No, you're right. You're exactly right.
You're right.
I'm tired of this rotation when it comes to our defense.
Yeah. Put your best players in and play them.
Yeah. Play your best players and go run with your best players. That's all that matters. Run with your best players. Stop trying to stroke egos or run with your best
can
players.
spell once in a while, but good Lord have mercy.
Yeah, absolutely, Chris. I'm not saying never play them. I just mean Come on,
when
let's
they
go
get
with
tired, you can change them out, but like all this different Ezeraku playing 35%, Jadavion Clowney playing 45%, or Kenny Clark playing fit. No, play your best players and run with your best players. That's how you build continuity when it comes to your team, your players. You got to you have to just like playing your offensive line. You don't want to be switching out your offensive line. They have to play together in order for them to build what they need to build together in order to know, okay, I got you here, I got you here. Like you don't want to keep switching them out.
Agreed. I definitely agree with that. You know, that's. I mean, I'm glad that I would hope that they would go with the guy, and like we've seen that. That's what makes this Marshawn Nealon thing so much more devastating because he was such a hard worker. I don't know how he fit in Eberflus's scheme, but man, how much mental illness must you be going with to do this to yourself? You're at the pinnacle of your life. You got a newborn on the way. You got, he was tormented, people. Just say a prayer for that man because he gave up a lot. Now, I did like Dallas has created a fund for him. They want to make sure that his, hopefully everything goes good with his kid, his newborn that's, I believe, not born yet, but his wife's like 8, or his girlfriend's like 8 months pregnant. I heard some.
And plus,
yeah, well, go ahead.
I think it's a situation with his mother really causing.
I
really
heard some
lose
disturbing news regarding that. I heard
it.
some.
Yeah.
So did I.
And I
And
want
you don't know
everybody.
if it's true.
Well, I heard that he lost his mom's ashes. He had a little bit of her ashes, and that really sent him over the top. But think about this, people. His girlfriend got a hold of the Cowboys. The Cowboys are the ones that called the police.
Wow.
So my question is, would this have happened anyway? Or
Yes, because if he was in that state of mind, Brian, he's in that state of mind.
Yeah, I think you're right. But just imagine what the Dallas Cowboys and Jerry, you heard Jerry talk. It wasn't good. He sounds absolutely devastated. So my thing is, if you're the Cowboys, you got to be second guessing yourself maybe a little bit. I would hope not because I think they did the right thing.
Bye, Dustin.
See you, Dustin. See you later, buddy.
I agree. I agree with you, Brian. I hope they honor his contract for her and the baby.
Yeah, I don't know. You know how that goes, man. You know how that goes.
I know.
It's rough. It's rough. And to those people who reached out to me, they will not be retiring his jersey. They don't retire jerseys. You go in the Ring of Honor. Michael Irvin had the best answer to that. He goes, hell no, I don't want to retire the jerseys. I don't want you to retire the jerseys.
What about number 8? What about number 22? What about 12? They ain't been worn in decades.
It ain't retired though. That's the difference.
Yeah. You might as well retire Roger Staubach because there ain't nobody gonna wear that jersey number.
Mm-hmm.
I agree there.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think anyone's wore number 12 since 1979 since he retired.
Yeah.
They haven't. Number 12 has never been worn.
I think that's down. I think they have it on the low. Just saying.
I hear you. But as we
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
Now with Nate Thomas going to be playing right tackle.
Is he?
Isn't it nice to get him in there before so they can see what they have before the end of the year?
Is that true? Is he playing?
Yeah, that's what I heard too. I heard that they're benching Steele.
Yes, he's they bench Steele and he's starting at right tackle this week.
Wow. Okay. That's interesting. That's interesting to me.
Been wanting to see that all season.
He played terrible the other night. They were running right around him.
But Nate Thomas did too. Because most of the time we've put him in, he's been on the left side. So I mean, we this bye week, I know we've had the loss of Marshawn Nealon, but I think it should, if Shot is able to galvanize the troops and everybody, like you said, Brian, like this is a close-knit team. They've done everything together. And that's what I like about Brian. Brian Schottenheimer. He's able to galvanize the troops, and if we can take this bye week and just build off the loss that we've gotten from Marshawn Nealon, if we can build with the players that we've brought in, I think this defense, and they're going to use that as motivation to be better, not just defensively, offensively also. And like you said, Brian, when you spoke earlier, Quentin Williams became all pro as a one-tech defensive tackle. Don't try to be pretty, Eberflus, by putting him at defensive end or anything like that. Play him in the position where he's great at, and that's defensive tackle, one-tech defensive tackle.
Yeah,
and build off that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You heard what Lloyd. You heard what Stephen Jones said, or else. So he's got to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I play him and Kenny Clark together at defensive tackle. If just rushing 4, I'm just speaking on a 4-3 or a nickel defense. If you just use those 4, who's going to stop Quentin Williams and Kenny Clark together? Because Kenny Clark's getting double teams.
Cowboys ownership may be at the end of the line here. We lose against the Raiders, man. Some heads probably going to be rolling after that game. I would not be surprised.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree, Wade. We're going to lose coaches if we lose.
Yeah, like you mean Eberflus.
Like if we get blown out, and let's just say they drop 30 on us, Eberflus may not even make the plane trip home. I have a feeling.
Hey, Randy,
I'll be there.
Hey,
We're not getting
Walker,
blown
Randy,
out.
hey, Randy, I'll lend you my guillotine.
I'll be in attendance. It's gonna be handshakes at half. Now I don't have handshakes at halftime. I think it's gonna be a good game for Cowboys. But
I do too.
That's just me. I mean,
it's a dumpster fire over there, man.
And I'm not gonna flex about it. You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to go in and beat the Raiders. Everybody's beating the Raiders.
Weird feeling about the Cardinals, man. I know we lost, but man, if you look at our record against the Cardinals, they said the Cardinals, the Packers, and the Broncos were like 2-25 or some shit, 2-25-1.
Kyler Murray's undefeated.
And the last over 20 years against those 3 teams, it's not good.
I hear you.
Oh well,
I hear you, brother.
I would like to know the record of the teams that beat us, and then the next week what they do against the other teams after they played and beat us. That's what I would like to know.
They probably lost.
It almost happened to Cheeseheads.
Denver won, Chicago won, Carolina won, Arizona lost. I think Green Bay might have won.
That's not Green Bay won.
Lost.
That was the tie.
And they all put up major points against us.
Yeah.
Trust me, I feel your pain.
Yeah, but Jesse, you guys weren't supposed to be great anyway. We were supposed to be okay. I think legit, we were supposed to at least make the playoffs. How high? I don't know.
But Vinny, they didn't even have us making the playoffs, especially once we traded Michael Parsons. They didn't even have us making the playoffs.
No, I get that, but I still think beginning of the year we had a decent team. Obviously, it's not figured out that way.
No, we misjudged the acquisitions on defense and
I agree.
The draft. Our offense.
Yeah, we screwed up.
We were pretty confident in the offense, but the defense, we were all living on a prayer on the defense. To be honest with you.
Yeah, well, I don't think we thought we were going to be that bad on defense. Did you?
I didn't think we were going to be this bad, but
no, not this bad.
My God, we sprung leaks everywhere, man.
I didn't see they thought we were, the Cowboys front office thought we were going to be just amazing on defense. We're good. We got pass rushers.
But wait, I thought we would be good on defense too, because I'm thinking, okay, they used to playing man defense. Now you move into a zone. I thought that would make the defense easier for the players, because you're only playing in zones. You're not playing man to man. You're not got
a lot of guys kind of underperformed too. I mean, Sam Williams has been a big disappointment.
Those are his head though.
The linebackers we all brought in have been bad, all of them.
Night, Logan.
See ya,
I
buddy.
mean,
I
All right,
Davion Clowney is literally like our best pass rusher. He would, that we got on our team right now.
Oh, Donovan Azawaku came along.
And Ezraku and Clowney.
Yeah.
And, well, you guys you better change the schemes. That's what you need to do.
Overshown,
What I like about our defense is we've gotten bigger in the middle. We haven't gotten the small
Yeah,
guys
I
in the
like
middle
the
anymore.
direction we're going, Randy. I want us to keep getting bigger. Next
I
offseason
agree
in the
with you.
draft, I want us to get bigger at linebacker. Get bigger at
I
defensive
agree.
line.
So check this out. We traded Michael Parsons. Do you think that Jerry had in his mind all set that he would rather build around Demarion Overshown instead of Michael Parsons?
No, I mean they offered him a contract. I mean he did turn it down. Am I right? Game time. I mean they did offer him a contract.
Yeah, they offered him $40 million. So
yeah, I mean
I
so
think
they
once
did
they saw
like
40 million, they
they-
realized that it 40 million more than 40 million was going to be too damn
they
much.
made an
We
attempt.
needed
Like they gave him an offer to stay on the team. Like that was just on the table.
yeah.
I think he's regretting it right now as we speak too.
I think what they went with, like it or not, they wanted the future with Ezraku. They wanted, believe it or not, they believe a lot in Donovan Ezraku, and you should. He's really starting to come on now. I'm excited about the kid. So, what does that mean? I don't know. I'm just saying I'm excited about it. So,
now your cornerstone on your defense is Williams. Now he's the cornerstone.
Yep.
You still got to
you had to build around him.
You still got to get those odds and ends, more Legos, with more Lego pieces.
You got to get those other.
Remember, we still have 2 number 1 picks.
Yes.
So would you trade? Would you trade Osa and keep Kenny, or would you keep? Would you trade Kenny?
You got to keep them all. You got to
keep all 3 of them.
The
You
box
got
set,
him for 2
keep
years.
them 3.
You got him for 2 years at least, but you ain't gonna be able to keep.
You'll be able to keep them. Salary
Yeah, you
cap's
will.
going up. You're going to get rid of Steele.
Yeah,
you're going
you
to get
will.
rid of
You're
Diggs.
gonna
You're going to
redo
get
the
30
contract.
million getting rid of Tiggs and Steele.
And
You're
the
gonna
cap.
redo the contract.
Your cap
And the
is
cap.
going to
Throwing
go up
both
30
safeties.
million.
You're going to get rid of both
Exactly.
safeties.
And remember, Randy, those those picks are ifs.
And Lloyd, you do what the Eagles do. You kick the can down the road to 2029,
I
2030.
agree. I agree, Wade. I agree.
The Cowboys know that because they invented that. They invented the kicking the can down the road when the salary cap came out. So they know all the triggers.
Well, ain't Kenny Clark due $20 million next year?
I think they're going to give him an option. You're going to do this, or we're going to have to maybe move. I don't know what they're going to do.
Why I
but
asked
that's
that
what I
question.
figure.
That's why I asked that question.
They're going to redo the deal. You're not, again, Jerry is not
that's
in
what
the
I
business of, no, they finally got an unbelievable rotation, defensive line. Like people get hurt. You can't be, I was worried this year, God forbid, if Kenny Clark, he's getting way too many snaps. That's the issue. He's
Yeah, it's like over 400 snaps or something, Brian. It's like
that's not going to last. So no, absolutely, you keep him. And Dallas is going to maximize. They're not going to get rid of him unless there is some edge rusher. Dallas loves their edge rushers. Let's say it's a shit show, Lloyd, and they want to revisit the trade for Max Crosby. Let's just say, that's a possibility. Then it's a possibility that you would move Kenny Clark. I still wouldn't do it. I would, that's just me.
Me either.
I don't think that's the way that you should do the business right now. I think you take advantage of it.
I agree. Keep both. Keep all 3. But if they would trade one, I would trade Osa if I had a choice.
Osa's really good at what you ask him to do. He gets great penetration. That's why he said it's a beautiful thing, because if you run if Eberflus gets what he wants and runs 4-3, you're gonna have like Quinnen Williams, right? You got a young Jay Toia who needs to get a little stronger. Another year is going to help him out. You got Perry and Winfrey. Everybody forgets about him. But then you got Osa and Solomon Thomas, who are great penetrating, albeit not heavy guys that fit perfectly opposite each other. If it's a run down situation, then you could have Solomon line up at edge if you wanted. On one side, you have Quentin Williams, you have Kenny Clark. I'm excited about it. To me, let's let it breathe. I think Jerry wants to maximize. The Micah Parsons thing. He wants to get 2 stud players. I don't see Dallas trading both to get up. I think they're going to draft 2.
I'm up for trading our other second in a later draft to get like another linebacker.
You don't have a second, do you?
Or if
Quentin
there's a stud
Williams.
linebacker out of Ohio State that's there.
Yeah, we have a second.
Quentin Williams'
Oh,
yeah.
brother is
We
the
don't have a
beast on the
second this year.
Jets.
Arvell
They
Reese.
were trying to get Quentin Williams' brother. He's a beast on the Jets.
Yeah, they were
at
trying to get his
linebacker.
brother. They was trying to get Quentin Williams and Quincy Williams together with a trade with Michael Parsons.
I'd offer them a
And they were
second.
trying to get
I'd
both
offer
of
a
them right
future
now.
second for him.
You don't
Easily.
have
He's
to.
young.
He's a free agent this year, Wade.
Oh, you snag his ass up?
Yeah,
You
this
feel
And
is
he's
let
on the
him go
bench
to
over
the
another
there.
reason why we should address free agent. We should be aggressive in
We're gonna
free
be.
Yes.
We
agency.
need to be aggressive in free agency this next
Yes.
offseason. And no
But
playing
don't-
around with drafting the offensive linemen. You're gonna get rid of Steele, in my opinion. If you don't got your starting tackle, you need to go out in free agency and sign one that comes in immediately and solidifies that line. Quit playing around with developing linemen right now.
Because we ain't got time for
Yeah,
that.
because you could see that doesn't work.
What, that got about 4 more years on the he up to 2030, right?
Yeah.
It's just we're at a point right now where you got to protect Dak. I'm not saying that Guyton's a bust or Steele's probably out the door, but you need to at least get one solid tackle in here in the offseason.
And you can get that.
I think you need a solid tackle. I think you need a linebacker, and I think we need a safety out of free agency.
Yeah, and you
I
could
was gonna
use
say,
your
you
first
beat me
round.
to-
You could use your first, the first pick you got in your draft, which the Cowboys will probably do, is draft the best corner available.
Yep,
Or
I
draft the
agree.
best
Corner or
safety.
linebacker. Corner
Or
linebacker.
edge. Or edge.
Or edge. They probably do edge too, because
Yeah, because I think safety would be too early if we pick 12 or 15.
No, you could get plenty of safeties in lower
Because I like
tiers.
that Kelly Downs he would be awesome for us.
Me
Yeah,
personally,
so Brian, have you been I'm pretty sure you ain't been like watching any observing anyone coming out of the draft, like any cornerbacks catching your eye right now or no?
Jermod out of Tennessee. He's excellent. And Delane out of LSU is excellent.
Yeah,
so probably gonna let Diggs go. That's what I'm saying. They're probably gonna cut Diggs June 1st.
That's 13 million that way. That's 13 million.
Well, that's 53 with 2026 and 2027. That's 53 million that we're saving for both of those years.
I'm probably gonna keep Bland because they just like signed him on that contract. So
and they're gonna get rid of Steele also. That's another 15 million.
Yeah. And all these 1-year contracts that we have.
Probably going to get rid of Elam.
They're
probably going to get rid of Elam. So you're going to need to probably draft a cornerback.
I think we'll be good financially wise when it comes to the cap. We should have at least 100 million in cap space once everybody's released and moving that way. But we got to sign. I don't know why it's taking them so long to sign Brandon Aubrey, but we got to sign Brandon Aubrey. We got to sign George Pickens. Let's solidify that. And even if you want to keep Javonte Williams, let's go and take care of it. Let's go and take care of it. Those are 3 positions that we don't have to worry about.
If Clowney keeps getting better like the rest of this year, I'd bring him back for another year too.
Yeah, I would too.
Hey,
I would too.
Hey, if I could, I'd get that offensive guard, Roderick Curdy from Florida. He's good.
We don't need a guard.
I don't want to drive no offensive.
We don't need no guards because we got Booker
the
and
Giants. You're going to need some offensive line. Giants.
Oh, that's right. Now I'm talking about me.
I don't want no offensive player in the draft.
I agree with you.
I agree. Yeah, me too. Everything defense.
But yeah, it's going to be an interesting weekend of football. Let's break down some of the games before we get out of here. And we're not going to break them down more than just looking at some of the key matchups. Tomorrow night, I will do a live stream tomorrow for the game. So whoever wants to join can join tomorrow night. The Jets visit the Patriots. Okay, we'll see. Again, I think this is where the rubber meets the road for the Jets. I think they had an emotional win for whatever reason this past week. I think the Patriots do what they need to do. The Patriots are a 13.5-point favorite tomorrow. But
Jesus.
looking
Where's the game at?
In New England.
Okay.
With an MVP possible.
Yeah. Just real quickly, we got more. We got a game in Spain, Madrid. The Commandos are in Spain against the Dolphins. That's kind of a.
Oh man, that trip is going to be ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't know who's quarterback, and we know it's not a Jaden Daniels. We got the Panthers.
Mariano.
To get the 5-5 Panthers visit the Falcons again. Falcons kind of let me down. They're now 3-6. Man, that team is so talented, but yet they can't get out of their own way.
They fired their kicker.
Their coaches suck.
This is a good game to me. I think it's probably the best game of the bunch. 1:00, Buccaneers at the Bills. That's a good game. 6-3 versus 6-3. So.
Bills can't afford to lose another game.
Mm-hmm.
That defense that Broncos got, though. Oof.
You got the Texans at the Titans. 4-5 Texans, probably playing better than. I like their defense, but they're playing better than probably what they should be with all the injuries. The Titans are 1-8, but they had to keep Jeffrey Simmons. I just think they're dumb in doing so.
They are dumb.
They should have gave him up.
Yep, to somebody, whether it's Detroit, who I know was interested. Another 1:00 game, Bears at Vikings. That's a good game. Vikings are
it is
4-5, 1-3 at home. So this whole Vikings are great. Vikings are leaking oil. The Bears are at 6-3. Bears should have not have beaten the Giants. That would have been a great weekend for Dallas if the Bears would have lost. But whatever. Yeah, I can't.
Thank you for that L.
I can't count. Yeah, that got a Daboll fired, so you know. Packers 5-3-1. I need old Jameis I need magical Jameis to win this week to give the Packers a third straight loss. Please, Jesse. We're all going to be Giants fans.
Remember. Brian,
I want to see Giants beat the Packers at home. Maybe you'll get a bounce. They're going to win one for the new coach. You know, Mike Kafka is going to coach his ass off and bust up the Packers. The Packers are a cocky team who lost 2 in a row. Right, Sledhead? And you're going to overlook the Giants. Right? Green Bay, I don't know. I know I'm asking a lot.
My brain says yes, but my heart says no. What the pick?
I think James Winston can come in and win that game.
We gotta hope.
Well, wait a minute. We got a suspect kicker. We got a receiver gone, and then we got a running back sitting at home.
But the Packers may be down in this game because of Monday night. Because they played the Eagles.
Yes.
Yeah, but we lost our secret weapon, man. We lost Dart. I mean, Winston. I don't know. Maybe.
It just depends on if y'all the design runs that y'all call. They was trying to run. They was trying to run Tracy and Singletary up the middle. Like, get them outside runs.
Yeah, especially on that group. Yeah, you couldn't run.
I'm gonna see what Kafka does. I mean, Mike Kafka. I'm gonna see what he does. We'll see. I'm still gonna root for him to win because I'm not like that. But we take the L. We take the L.
Okay, let's keep going here. The Bengals visit the Steelers. The 3-6 Bengals. Wow, a lot of talent. Their star quarterback is close to returning, believe it or not, against the 5-4 Steelers, leaking some serious oil. The Steelers did sign Asante Samuel Jr., so everybody's been wanting and wondering what's wrong with him. He had a bad foot injury. For a small guy, he doesn't cover well. That's never a good match
It's
for
not his
him.
daddy, that's for sure.
I like
Short
It's a
arms.
division game.
Yeah.
Remember, a
Spinal-
division game.
He had a spinal tap. Yeah.
I didn't know that. He had a spinal tap? Okay.
Yep.
There you go.
Ooh.
Yep.
That's not good, everybody.
That's a
That's
serious
why.
injury.
That's why it took teams so long to sign him.
Yeah. Next 1 o'clock, the final 1 o'clock game, the Chargers 7-3 visit Jacksonville at 5-4. I love Jacksonville in this game. I'm not a big. I don't know. The Chargers look good, but I don't trust them. But who knows?
I don't trust either team.
Yeah, it's like one of those. But I think the best game of the weekend, is the Seattle Seahawks. The 7-2 Seahawks visit the 7-2 Rams.
That's gonna be a
That's
game.
gonna tell a
That's
lot.
game.
That's gonna
Yes.
tell
That's
a
gonna
lot.
be a real good game.
That game gonna tell a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
that's a good game.
Yeah, we'll have to.
You guys are probably watching that game.
Yeah, we'll be streaming somewhere. My problem is everywhere I'm going to stream, there's probably going to be. I got to make sure there's not a lot of music playing because that's what screws me. But yeah, the Seahawks versus the Rams, that'll be fun. The next 4 o'clock game, the 49ers visit the Cardinals. 6-4 Niners visit the 3-6 Cardinals. I think the Niners probably get back on the winning streak. The Cardinals are. I don't know.
I'm willing to bet money the Cardinals win the game.
I have a feeling too.
I would love
I'm
that.
telling you.
I would love
So I'm
that.
telling me they gonna win it.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I agree with you.
Well, that would be great. I would be on board.
Yeah, what's
with
his
that.
name is out for the year, right? Wide receiver for the Cardinals, the kid.
Oh yeah,
Marvin
missing
Harrison
it.
Jr.
Yeah, Harrison Jr.
He's out.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
take that back.
right.
I
He's
take that
out,
back.
so
He's
Hey,
out.
I used to got the
forgot
other
that.
kid though.
That's right.
Yeah,
I
he
forgot
had
about that.
a what do you call it? He had his appendix, I think, removed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's out.
Yeah.
So that could matter.
Well, he only did something against the Cowboys, so it really
Yeah.
didn't matter. So
Yeah, I hear you. The 425 Ravens visit the Browns. 4-5 Ravens visit the 2-7 Browns.
The Ravens better be careful. The
yeah.
Browns may
will
show
win that
up.
game.
I think the
Doo-doo Browns.
it's a divisional
Doo-doo
game.
Browns.
Exactly right. I think the Browns could be a sneaky game there. This is a good game. This next game is real good. The Chiefs, the 5-4 Chiefs, visit the 8-2 Broncos.
I think the Browns will pull that off.
You
I
said
think-
they
I think
you said they're in Denver.
In Denver.
I like
That's
Denver.
Broncos.
I like Denver.
I got
Yeah.
Denver.
Eagles, Sunday night football.
Detroit.
Detroit 6-3
Hell.
visit the 7-2 Birds.
Give me the
Hell.
Lions.
Give me the Lions.
I'm
Guys.
not ever picking the Eagles.
I know you're not.
I'm gonna
picking.
pray the Lions. Look, I'm not picking Eagles, but I'm gonna pray the Lions.
I don't know, man. I think
I just don't trust the Lions defense.
I need to see a team
Yeah.
beat the Eagles, and the Eagles. I mean, I need to see the Lions step up and win one of these games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
bring
have
them down
to.
healthy in
I
the
don't
back
buy
end.
it. I don't buy it. But again, the Lions have a chance to prove me wrong. They have a chance to prove me wrong. It's going to a great game, yet another great game. Sundays, I mean, the later games are awesome. And
Hey, that's in Philly, Bry?
yes, it's
Yeah.
in Philly.
All
Oh,
right.
that's in Philly.
Oh,
Now,
Yeah,
here's the
I know
deal.
that matters too.
Here's the deal, though. Just what would you think the point spread would be?
I would say it'd be
Maybe
3
2
for the Eagles.
I was,
Only
Yeah, I'd
3.
say
I was,
2.
I would say I think it's the spread is 1.
It's two
Yeah,
and
I
a
say
half.
spread
7.
It's 2.5.
2.5.
And we're all
Wow.
It's a pick'em game then. It's
Eagles
a pick'em
are
game.
Eagles
It's
are
a
a
pick 'em.
2.5 point favorite.
All right, it's a pick
Yeah,
'em.
pick 'em.
So I don't know. I mean, I see like the way the Lions are running the football, and it all depends how the offensive line holds up. If Eagles get to Goff, he's going to get cooked. If Goff
Yep.
has time, I think they could win. But it's a good game. I'm not really going to predict it because I don't know if Phil's going to have a show tomorrow night. I don't know. It doesn't seem like he's going to have a show. So
This is the thing, Brian. Their defense has always been wishy washy. The Detroit Lions defense secondary.
yeah.
Yeah, they got injuries still on that team, but they have probably the best offensive line there. So,
That's true.
that matters too. So we'll see. We can always hope anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I hope the Detroit Lions beat the crap out the Eagles.
I'm
me
with
something
you.
that-
I
Maybe
am with
Phil,
you.
maybe Phil can do a live stream from Vegas and tell him to bring his laptop and everything. Maybe I can
Give me
get him
something to be
do that.
happy about that week.
And obviously we'll talk more about it. But the Cowboys visit the Raiders. 3-5-1 Dallas. They need a win. All this talk about they could do this, they could do that. They need to win. They need to win the damn game. And
They need to see what they got.
and they need to do it in a decent way against the 2-7 Raiders with Brock Bowers, who's a nightmare to stop. Who's going to stop Brock Bowers? And Ashton Genty and Max Crosby. Those are the three. The quarterback is not the issue. Dallas is actually the favorite in the game by 3.5 points.
0, 1, 2, 3.
So,
I can't take a close game. I don't want a close game.
0, 1,
Cowboys
2,
got
3.
to come in
Yeah.
and show they're more dominant than the Raiders.
Yeah.
I can't take a close game.
you got the Colts versus the Saints. The Colts and the Saints are on bye weeks. My bad. That's what I meant to say. The Colts and the Saints are the two teams on a bye. So, you Jonathan Taylor people in fantasy, sorry. He on a bye this week. So, but that's it, everybody. I got to get up early tomorrow. Tomorrow's my last day of work until next Thursday, I believe. I'm off till. So, any final words as we go around? Let's go with Lloyd first. Lloyd, your final words. Just not.
I don't have much to
particular.
say. I just want y'all to enjoy y'all trip. Enjoy y'all when y'all go to Vegas.
Thank you.
I would love to be there, but go Cowboys. That's all I have to say, bro.
And I'll be on tomorrow night, so you guys can join if you want. Jesse, what's up, brother? Any final words with your now that Daboll's been fired and did Jackson Dart say anything or no? He been hush?
No, he has said he's been hush hush about that, but I know probably in his mind's like, thank you, Lord, thank you.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah. All right. Randy, anything, brother?
Yeah, I think I got a question. Is there going to be more Cowboy fans or more Raider fans there?
It's probably 50-50 if I had to guess.
That's what I'm thinking. Hey, Brian, you better make you about $100 bet. Give the points and take Dallas. I'm telling you.
It's a
Give
shoe
the
in,
points
huh?
and take Dallas.
You want?
I
I
would.
agree with Randy. Bet the house.
Yeah, you know me. I probably
yeah,
will.
yeah, bet your house. There you go.
Bet
baby.
your
Ain't
house.
no bet no damn house. Slow down. Slow it down.
Ow.
That's
Hey,
not-
hey, Brian,
He'll
I know-
be walking home from Vegas.
Hey, Brian, are you
Hey, I
going
am
to
excited about seeing this defense. I will say that. I'm excited to see what we're going to be doing on defense this week. Let's see.
Brian, I know you're gonna move on to the next person, but let me say this. I do live streams every Cowboys game, and I know Brian gonna be in Vegas. I don't know he gonna do his live
No,
stream.
I don't live stream the game, so
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I live
yeah,
stream the game, so
yeah.
I do a live stream. And if anybody comes in and I'm telling y'all, I'm crazy doing this game. This is me being humble. But during the game the Cowboys playing, it's crazy. It's
Lloyd,
should
have you
your
seen
kids
Dr.
me?
there.
Jekyll and
Lloyd,
Mr. Hyde. Exactly. I know.
Lloyd, have you seen me?
Yeah,
Roy, what's your name on your thing?
Yeah, put
the
it in the
next
chat.
level sports lounge. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll be there.
I could do it.
Yeah, it sounds
but
good.
Just here, I'll find it. Because I know I subscribed. I'll pin
I
it
think
at the top.
I subscribed also, I believe.
Okay. Let me find it. I gotta go on my
Already have.
next level.
Come on, Giants. I'm pulling for you this weekend, Jesse.
Yes.
But give me the bet she's got, Captain.
Beat them Packers. I think y'all going to upset them.
Paco!
I think y'all going to win.
Well, we got rid of some of the cancer, so it's a possibility.
I'm trying to find it. I have so many.
Yeah, it just came out, Brian. It just came through. Next
Let
Level
Russell
Sports.
Wilson cook.
Yes. Or whoever's quarterbacking.
No, it's going to be Winston. It's going to be Winston.
It's about time.
Yeah, they already announced that he's doing quarterback. Russ can go ahead and go play with Sierra.
I wish Dart was playing.
Me too.
You think? I miss all three of my guys. Can't
You know,
wait for
they said with Dart, I think he's been actually checked for 4 concussions this year. He was actually checked out for it. I don't know if you know that.
No, I didn't know that. Honor this
Yeah,
one.
a couple times, I guess, when he went into the blue tent, he was checked for concussions, and I guess they said, oh, it was okay. But, you know, you're getting checked for, you're getting hit in the head. So I don't know what the hell's going on over there. Don't kill the
Oh,
poor
they want to
guy.
just be safe. They don't want to get him hurt.
Yeah,
You know,
and I
this
think
quick.
they would. Yeah, that would be bad.
I appreciate that game.
Yeah,
Time.
it would.
Yeah, it's in there, the actual link. So just what you do, Lloyd, next time is go to your channel, then up in the search bar, just copy the link after you go
Yeah,
there.
do that, Lloyd, because I was trying to find you.
And then no,
have
I
you-
already did it, but I'm saying for him to in the
Oh.
future, just go to your channel in another window if you have another window, and then just copy the link, and then just paste it in the chat, and then I could pin it. I found it. That's fine, but that's the easiest way that I figured out how
I
to
see
do it. But anyway, all right, everybody, I'm gonna go. I gotta get up early. Then I got a lot
Hit
to
the
do.
like button, folks.
I'll talk to
Yeah,
Phil
definitely,
and
bro.
see what
I
Phil
didn't
wants
do
to
that.
do about a stream before the Cowboy game. Obviously, we're gonna go live before the game for Dallas. Maybe I can get Phil to bring his stuff and he could do a live stream like he did last year from the hotel. I'm gonna try and get him to do that, but we'll see. Stay tuned. But either way, I'll be on tomorrow, or I'll be on with Phil tomorrow if he wants to do something. So, all right, everybody, I'm out. I'll talk to you tomorrow night. PR.
Later.
Don't forget to see the morning drive-in video. It'll be my last early drive-in. I'm back on the route next week when I return. So, all right, everybody.
Bring some candy with you so you can have it for
Bet the
saving
house.
that.
Bet the house,
Bet the
Brian.
house.
Bet the house.
All right.
bet that house, baby. Don't bet mine, but bet
Walk
yours.
out with
Yeah,
your
no,
underwear.
thank
Walk
you.
out with your underwear.
All right.
Have a good night.
Later, love you
guys.
guys.
Later, guys.